I do enjoy
I don't know why it's always like a chow.
mainly because I say it when the screen's shifting, and the stinger usually will block me actually saying it. Uh,
Are you sure about that?
I don't
Because the
know.
last like 3 or 4 times, I'm pretty sure it's gotten it.
Eh. Hi guys, welcome to Records of the Realms. This is Earth Arc Recrystalized. These are the
Oh my god,
crystal
we're live.
gems. Yeah, of course we are.
What?
It didn't seem like we were the way you guys were chatting.
No,
I was still waiting.
Nope, this is how we always begin.
Nope,
It's
we live.
super
I just like to pick on Vinny when we go live.
Hi y'all. This is session 6 of Earth Arc Recrystalized. We are back in the City of Sea and Sky. I don't know if you've been watching any of the other sessions to any of the other games. We end up here a lot. Specifically in this room with Irona a lot. It's kind of great. Anyways.
It's almost like she's your pivotal character, and like you have a book focused on
It's
her.
almost like you wrote like a fucking book on her.
Yeah.
Like,
The funnier thing is, like, she's not even that pivotal. I just think she's awesome.
If I had a quarter for every time you've ended up here, I could probably pay for a load of laundry.
Yes.
Yeah, I have to face it. Irona is your Dark Tower.
What a cut. Anyways, on this note, hi guys. We're gonna do our normal 3 shticks, some announcements, some intros, and then some recaps, and then we're gonna hop into it. So, for our normal announcements, I say normal as if we have any type of consistency, but
You do. It's coming back to the City of Sea and Sky with
yeah,
Irona.
This one specific thing. She's not gonna be here the next time someone comes here, and they're like, "Wait, what?"
what?
First
Wait,
and
what?
foremost, if you can
On fishing.
gone. Yes. If you'd like to, hi Chapel. I don't know you, but hi Chapel. Enjoy your break while we can. If you want to check out our Tiltify, which is to help out various animals with our for familiars current goal that we have set up. It's $500 in total. Every $20 something extra gets added to for these guys, and every 100 something special awful happens for these guys. It's kind of great.
Special
Yes.
awful.
Yeah, it's great. There's the positives and the negatives. You got to balance it, you know? But besides the Tiltify, if you also want to go and check out our stream store, where I'm not wearing the merch today, Mel, if you could hold up your shirt, you could check out our awesome merch, which includes shirts, hoodies, cropped shirts,
Not yet.
Not yet,
They
okay.
haven't done that one yet.
stickers, and cups, and mugs, specifically. Not just like plastic, like red solo cups, like cups.
Mugs.
Ones you put hot things in.
Yes.
And if you are done checking that one out, if you want to go check out Gemhammer, we have some affiliateship with them. They have some awesome products, including dice, digital and physical books, PDFs, also digital, and physical actual like books, tomes, including a Gemhammer thick book with a bunch of fun stuff with it. Yeah, if you want to check out any of those 3 things, we super appreciate it. Beyond that, hello, intros. I'm Vinny/Vander of Vander.vision. I do cosplay photography, videography, and I make D&D stuff. One of them coming soon to a lot of you. A lot of your emails near you. Because it's mainly digital, but you know, some of you get physical stuff. Tossing up, oh yeah, I forgot this is the one where Mel is next. Mel!
That's so weird. Okay, hi. I'm used to being like dead fucking last. My name's Mel, and I play Serenity, aka Bliss Castroval, our party's monk with a level and cleric. You can find me on most socials as melloette. Griffin's turn.
I am Griffin. I'm very, very tired, and I hopefully won't affect my gameplay too much, but I play Eleira, the bard that thinks she's a rogue, and she is fantastic, and I need a nap.
Becca.
And I know who goes next.
I think it's Becca.
Hello, I'm Becca. I go by greengrasspony on most socials. I play Gwen, the team's druid, and mom. Down to Skaldi.
Hey, I'm Meg. I also play Skaldi, the firbolg ranger, who don't talk much but shoots a lot. And on socials, I'm Hassan Cosplay Photography, sometimes.
I feel like Skaldi's catchphrase is, doesn't say much, just stabs a lot. Like,
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, you do what you do, and you do it well. Like, I mean, what
Mhm.
what else can we say about it?
I'm well
You just gotta
practiced at it.
shoot. You just gotta shoot arrows in groups of 3, so it'll be like an ellipses, like arrow, arrow, arrow.
With
And you don't
Hordebreaker, I
have to
can.
say anything.
oh my god.
Also,
Who are you? 3 shots to the chest.
Also, you are welcome to save up your fate points for individual stuff if you want to donate to our community challenge. We have a community challenge, which basically gets an auto crit for players. We have 5 right now, as you can see in the corner of our screen. But if you'd like to get them more, because they might be needing them, because some big movers and shakers things are happening soon, we'd appreciate it, or at least they'd appreciate it. I'm not sure. I can't use them, so I guess I wouldn't appreciate it. They would. All right. Who is doing the recap?
Can. It's
Always
gonna
one-
be very loose.
Always one of you two. So you.
Always one of us. Meg, do you want to rock paper
I did it
scissors
last
for
time.
it? Oh, you did do it last time. That's right.
I go too fast.
This who?
What? I don't remember that being said.
Okay. We traveled to the city of Sea and Sky. Most of the party got drunk, so we had a booze cruise. And then we learned to cast lightning from Willowa, and then Gwen and Bliss tried to find out about each other's crushes without revealing their own.
Oh fuck.
Yep, that
I
Yeah,
happened.
wait
forgot
for that
about
to
that.
follow through.
Oh,
Yep. Just let
fuck.
that soak in. And then we went to the Chancery to meet Irona, the Ivory Queen. And that's it. That's all we did,
Yeah.
pretty much.
Most of it was the booze cruise and digging around.
Uh-huh.
Thank God.
Wow, my glasses are blurry. All right, fuck this shit.
Worrisome. Okay.
They're gross. They need to be cleaned, but I don't have my cleaning cloth anywhere, so I'm just going to not wear them.
That is
I
fair.
can read. Ish.
All right. That is what happened last time, and then you guys did end up in a room with Irona. A lot of you who played Avernus, which is all of you, are used to much older Irona, and in this world you've never met her, but you met a very young version of her, who is sitting down, getting ready to talk to Willowa, Murmur, Nasia, you four, and I think that's everybody in the room. Elena.
Yes.
Oh yeah, Elena's there
Yes.
too.
Wait,
Ron
question
and
before,
Nisu decided to not go in.
Yeah.
question before we start.
Sure.
That you may have literally just said in the recap, or we might have mentioned last session, when you said that we've never met her in Old Avernus, she was older, but now we've never met her before, but she's younger. Is
Yes.
this like her actual age, and in Avernus she was just extra old, or we don't know that she's done something to make
This
her
is-
seem younger?
This is more player knowledge than character knowledge. So player
Okay.
knowledge, Avernus, Irona, normal old grandma tiefling.
Mhm.
In this world, you guys don't know the full thing. Even Mel, I don't think technically knows the full thing.
No.
Is
just-
she
just
like
a really good
pu-
guess?
like,
She is like
What's her name? Pura in Breath of the Wild, where she took like a anti-aging thing and now she looks like a little girl.
couldn't
but
tell
not
you
actually a
because
little
I've
girl?
never played Breath of the Wild. But she
That's
does
fine.
look like she is like an older teenager. Like that is
Got it.
her current state. And considering
So something
Bliss is
calling
probably
her.
happened
Family lineage.
in the interim.
Something funky is going on here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, so it was probably a little bit of a weird introduction when you're like, this
Okay.
is your
Okay.
grandmother.
Something funky
Gotcha.
fresh. Got it.
Yes.
We're gonna get funky. Anyways, so you guys have been in the room. It's
Where it happens.
awkward. It's tense for a lot of I mean, I'm sure it's not for all of you who are not related somehow, but for like the 4 family members and then Nasia, who's just kind of like along for the familial ride, there is some tension in the room.
No, it's definitely awkward for Bliss because she's like, this is Irona. And it's like, well, she's technically my grandmother, but I'm not really comfortable calling her that yet. She's like standing like several feet away from her, but on her side of the room. Like it's
Mhm.
it's a whole thing.
You also see that there was a secret passageway opened. Like you can see that this thing that
Oh,
was
that's right.
not there before, apparently for some reason was open, but now there is now just a dark staircase going down a hallway not far away. So this talk is specifically for like points around. Am I just telling everybody all of the family drama, or?
I mean, we know
Well-
a good portion of it at this point, I believe.
I've explained
We've been
some of
present
it.
for 90% of it.
I can go. I don't need to be here. Just give Bliss a nice squeeze of the shoulder and be like, good luck.
I just look at Eleira and just shake my head. Like, in my head, I'm just, telepathically, I'm like, minus
a-
1 point to
just-
Eleira.
Just a warning alarm in Alira's head being like,
Well, I'm thinking, like, well, this doesn't look good for Bliss if she needs support. And she's like, Alira's my person. And she's just like, see ya, sucker.
I feel
Just
like
walk
actually Bliss like is blankly watching Eleira leave for a hot second and then just does the telepathic. Could you stay, maybe?
Eleira stops and turns around and goes, actually, no, I mean, if nobody else is going to follow me out, then I might as well hang. And returns to the fold, and then just kind of like gives Bliss a slight elbow and a smirk. And in the future, we'll explain what the logic was, because it wasn't supposed to be a diss, but...
I do love that now both Gwen and Bliss are like, cool, I got Eleira to stay.
Yeah. You hear some quiet Taylor Swift going through your head that's just like, stay, stay, stay.
Boo.
I've been friends with you for quite some time.
I actually don't know
I'd
this Taylor
be so
Swift
much
song.
happier if you're
I think
here
we're reaching the
right
limit. Yeah,
now.
I think we have a 10-second max on how much we're allowed to
I
copy.
believe it's like 20 to 30 seconds, but whatever.
Let's-
I think we're fine.
Let's not hit it. If Taylor
Yeah.
Swift comes for us, we're dead. Cool.
What's up, T Swift?
Got some more friend. Oh, you said T Swift, and I was like, oh, someone named T Swift.
No, I was being facetious. I apologize.
I run and just look at her and I was like, okay, right. What am I explaining exactly? And like Murmur's looking at you, Bliss, like, does she know this or not?
Well, Murmur specifically wanted to know about the night my mother died. Because she's heard one version of the story.
Okay, so it's not a full recap of everything, it's just that specific night?
I'd say yes, because I'm not sure how long the rest of it will go.
That's fair. I haven't had to tell people stories for a while. Last time I had to tell someone a story was a much longer one. A lot of people. I don't feel like having that whole talk again. Okay. I mean, sit yourself down, make yourself comfortable. I have some 7 stars wine from the Avalian Cliffs if we want to, like, get, like, a little... No? No one else? Okay.
Yeah, no, absolutely. No,
okay.
we're here. Thank you.
She pours you a cup of this sparkling, glitter-infused pink wine.
This wine from the PA Ren Fair?
No, it's wine from your wedding, dummy. She pours herself some.
Wait, was there glitter in that shit?
It looked glittery.
Oh, okay.
To me, it looked glittery. For someone who doesn't use glitter for anything, it was very glittery.
I might put elbow glitter in the bottles that I have left now. I might do that.
Have fun. To circumvent a lot of in-character telling the story, which I could do, but it's drawn out with sighs and sadness and a lot of additional stuff that will make it a 10-minute story take like a 25 minutes. So we're gonna narrow that just a little bit to save some time. The story is Irona, along with a few additional people, a cleric named Helith, a writer named, so many names, Samir, Tart Tulip, who was there to record the family lineage at that time, were both present not long after Bliss was born and beginning to get taken care of. A thing that runs in the family is the creating of small pendants. These pendants have the family names on them. For it said Bliss, for Irona it says Irona, or at least that's what you would assume. And that is a thing that a lot of people have. And even Murmur during the story is like, oh, yeah, I mean, I have one too. And like pulls out a thing that says Murmur on it that is made out of the same material as yours is, Bliss.
It's just like fiddling with hers. Like she's got it probably wrapped around her wrist at this point, almost like a bracelet, and she's just like toying with it.
As the story goes on, it is explained that when Scarin or Scorn came to visit Pensy while she was recovering from, childbirth, there was a time that Scarin saw Bliss, saw the bracelet, and began to say, brass, brass, and got a feral look in his eyes, and before he was able to do anything to Bliss, she was taken away and saved in that moment, but unable to move from the bed, with only the cleric to defend her, both the cleric Helith and Pensy, his sister, were slaughtered. Irona was not there for that moment. She gestures upwards as in to indicate that this tower was the area, was their home, and says, I was a floor away. I wasn't able to be there or be active in that moment, but as things begin to progress, we begin to try to get Bliss away. There were conversations about where to bring her. We brought her to the safest place that we could nearby, which was a mountain full of monks. But before that happened, there was worry that he would continue to chase her, so Willowa left with, that moment, a very, very young Nasia. It's just like, hi. Who took the disguise. And as those two left, as Bliss was brought to the mountains, there was familial conflict in the city of Sea and Sky, which was Irona trying to fight off Scarin, and trying to kill Scarin, getting away and trying to track down Bliss, and that is where a lot of the family drama / a lot of this stuff in general begins, is that separation from mother's death, father running away, daughter being brought to a separate place to be taken care of. As Scarin began hunting down what was assumed to be Bliss and Willowa. Because that's it, we're going to keep it like pretty quick like that, because there's, again, we've had some of these details get revealed before, and like replaying the same thing over and over again is a lot. Do any characters or players have questions where they want any details further given out beyond the basics here?
I just want to know what Murmur's reaction is to hearing this account.
I can give you that in a second. But yeah, I'll double check with everybody else. Any specifics that are needed for any of that?
No, but I will say that I had a stopwatch going once you said you were going to try to keep it under 10 minutes because I didn't believe you. Well done.
Becca, Meg,
The worst.
Good.
characters. Cool. That was probably even under 5, actually.
That might have been under 5, actually. It was a very good summarization.
It was really short.
It was on point.
No, yeah, you should go see the one from Gentlefolk where I'm doing all the emoting for it, and it takes literally 20 minutes.
Yeah, it was. Oh, but it was so good.
Yeah, I tried. But yeah, in that moment, roll me an insight check.
Oh, okay. Ooh, 18 on the die with an insight. Oh my god. Damn. +8. 26.
Yes, I mean, you have some good abilities, and your wisdom should be high because you're a god dang monk / cleric.
Mhm.
With a 26, um, it's that thing where like you've been taught something your whole life, and you're like, "There's no way what they're telling me is probably the truth," and you watch that like slowly begin to crumble as she's watching Irona, who's having a very, again, we're not describing, but she's having a very emotive reaction to this because it's probably not a fun story or moment to relive and try to retell. There's a lot of breaks for alcohol. She finishes a couple glasses throughout it. Murmur's kind of just like toying with a single glass and like goes at it a couple times, but she looks back at you and back at Nasia, and she's watching other people react. Willowa also is having a fairly emotive time with this because he probably hasn't tried to relive that time for a while. Wasn't a great day for him either. So Murmur's just reading other expressions, and you see that she's like, she may not 100% believe it, but by the end of it, with a 26, let's say that she's like, okay, if this many people are saying this, there's a good, like, she's pretty won over, but there's still, like, it's her dad versus all these other people. So it's still, like, there's
Right.
still a bit of that,
There's
like,
still that
gnawing.
sliver of doubt. Like,
Yeah. But I
not
mean,
my, yeah.
so there's
disbelief.
just, like, so much being, like, there's 4 other witnesses here, including you, who are alive and willing and able to tell, be like, hey, these are the things that happened, and like you can't corroborate that specific night because you were in fact just born, but you, I mean, your existence, you wearing the monk robes, you're like, all of it backs up the claims that were made. So
Mm-hmm. Does she ever look at me specifically?
yeah, she's like looking like at like specifically the people involved when the story is getting told, to like read reactions. So like you are fairly involved in it, so
Yeah.
you are looked
I'm
at quite
just
a bit.
curious to know that if at any point in time we accidentally lock eyes or anything like that, and if she has any kind of like response to that, whether that's like quickly looking away and moving on, or just like awkwardly staring at me for a
She
solid 30
studies. She's a
seconds.
person who studies. So she like when someone's like, if they're explaining something about you, even if it's not like something specific, but like you being brought up to the mountain, and like she's staring at you to like see your reaction, even though realistically, what reaction should you have about that? Because like you
Yeah.
can't tell anything, but she's like looking at you to be like, I mean, I guess it must, like, and looks at your, again, the outfit that you wear, which is still the robes as far as I remember, or the outfit.
Yeah, still wearing the robes, and
So,
she probably has a pretty sympathetic expression when looking at Murmur specifically, like, or I guess I don't like saying the word pitying, but it's like she does feel sorry for her because like she's been lied to, you know,
I mean,
and
a
by
lot of,
someone who she's supposed to trust. So,
I mean, a lot of people hate the word pitying. There's nothing really wrong with pitying somebody. Like, there's reasons to pity some people sometimes. Sometimes bad things happen to someone and they deserve pity. Like, it's just,
yeah.
it just happens. So,
Yeah.
I mean, pitying her doesn't necessarily be like, oh, you poor, like, useless, weak thing. It's just like,
I think some people just like corroborate it with like looking down on somebody. So I feel like I don't know. And it's my perception of the word pitying has been twisted over the years.
fair enough. I think it's a normal thing to do to somebody, especially someone who's dealt with some BS, is to be like,
Yeah.
you deserve some pity. Like, yeah, she looks like she understands most of it by the end of it and looks confused and it's like, well, that's a story. And then she just drains the rest of the glass and it's like, can I have some more? And just holds it out for anyone with refilling capability.
I'm just gonna grab the bottle and start refilling glasses for people because she didn't feel like drinking.
Fair enough. Who is drinking from the 7 Stars wine? Out of curiosity.
She'll
Take
probably
a
help
cup or
herself.
two as well.
Yeah, she'll help herself to one after the story has been concluded, and then she's like, okay, now I can have some.
Okay. Anyone who drinks the wine, the story probably takes 20 minutes. We'll say for the next, we'll just say for the next full hour, you guys have, you can add your proficiency bonus to any charisma checks again,
Oh.
additionally,
Aw.
the next hour. So, like, if you guys are really hard persuading and deceiving and intimidating people for the next hour, good on you.
I thought you were gonna say we got drunk off of one glass.
No, I mean,
I'm not gonna lie.
who knows? Emotions are high. Maybe you do.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so Murmur seems to be just trying to like work it through her brain. So she's sitting there and just like thinking. Willow breaks some of the silence and it's just like, "Is nice seeing you again. Is that okay still?" And I want to because the smile is like, "It's weird in this state, to be honest, but I'll take it."
Yeah, you still haven't explained why you look so young if you're my grandmother, but
Um,
because you look younger than me.
yes. So part of the things done included me getting this weird gift. I guess a lot of people would consider this a gift. It's very old by now, ironically. But to be the steward, the watcher of the city, I was given a frozen little bit of time. So I'm stuck like this as long as my duty to this city exists. As long as my connections exist.
It's like a magic thing.
Yeah.
Okay. You probably could have just led with that.
So real big magic thing.
Okay. I
I
just like
see
look
some
around at her friends.
I see some eyebrows being raised and stuff. I mean, you're Serenity's friend. What is? If you guys have questions, I can try to answer them too. And, like, looks between the curious expressions that a couple of you guys just had.
Do you think Scarin ever caught on that? I mean, obviously he didn't, but do you think Scarin ever like questioned that Nasia wasn't Bliss, considering she was young, but she wasn't a baby when Bliss was stowed away, so to speak?
Nasia was not
She was a baby.
a baby, but a toddler. So it
Okay.
was very as close as you get.
Okay.
And Willow, for his size, is a very strong person, so it didn't take
Mhm.
much to wrap up a young one in a
Mhm.
blanket and just have him fly away with her.
Mhm.
I'm sure there are points that he's either caught on or at least thought different, but it hasn't led to she's still here and still fine. So
That's true. Mhm.
well, it's nice to meet all of you. Hopefully it's been a good journey so far. You guys all are safe. You didn't have any missing members, right? All of you are. This was everybody.
Yep.
That's good. It's very nice when you don't lose anybody.
Did I say everyone's names? Sorry. This is Eleira, Skaldi, Gwen. My friends.
I will note that when you say this is Eleira, Eleira like turns around and looks behind her because that's her default move when that happens. Just implying like, no, couldn't be talking about me. Who are we looking at?
This is Elena. What are you talking about?
Oh yeah, and this is Eleira's sister, Elena.
Nice. Elena's also like, this is a lot of new information too. I don't know any of this. I've only known Bliss kind of for a month.
Yeah, sorry.
Oh, it's fascinating. Was it okay that I wrote this down? Should I not be writing this down?
Maybe not the part about how my dad kept me secret.
Can you change the names and like the races and the location?
She just rips the page out and crumbles it up. We'll just not worry about that.
You
It's
could
fine.
write like a great nonfiction story about like Bless and her father Willow Tree and
Fair.
Just runs a hand through her hair, I don't know if that's a good idea.
I write for the details, not for. I'm not trying to make a story. It's fine. It's fine. Don't need it. Leave
Okay,
it to
but then there's
Eleira.
Mumbles. Don't forget Mumbles. And
Yep. I mean, I heard Candlekeep is like looking for new books, so you know.
no, we're gonna call it Lantern Hold.
Okay.
I run and squints a bit, and it's like, how do you know about Candlekeep? That's not from this dimension.
She sees a glimmer in my eye.
You want to play with this funny shield I have just hanging on the wall? No.
Stop it. No more of that.
Can I roll
shield
to see if I
nonsense,
have a voice? If I
motherfucker.
hear a voice in my head?
With all of the telekinetic powers in this group, yes, you always have a voice in your head.
I know, but that specific voice in my head.
No, you don't. He's busy.
Okay. Well, I can summon him, so
You're hoping.
I'm hoping.
It's a separate thing, which will be very funny only for us. It'll be a joke only the 4 of us get. 5 of us. God, I forgot to count myself. My room's just very still while this is going on. She's just doing a lot of mental work, and eventually just looks up at her and it's like, "Can I get back in here if I need to?" And the rest like, "Yes, I'll make sure they know who you are. Yeah, you are welcome back." And just kind of like drinks her drink, gives a nod to you guys real quick, and says, "I'm going to go get air," and goes outside.
Murmur leaves and the door closes and Bliss just kind of mumbles under her breath. She's reacting a lot better than I did.
I mean, to be fair, I don't think we had time to go over a lot of the details with you. It was very much, I explained some very few things. We had an emotional moment, and then you had to go do things. So, if you guys would like to stay here, you are welcome to. If you guys should be fine going around the city, there shouldn't be any issues. I don't know if there's anything else you guys need from me at the moment. And Willow was like, "Well, I would like to talk with you a bit. I don't know, because we have information and travels, and besides the small updates we were able to get back and forth, there's just a lot to share." So he was like, "Can I just their bath? I had a bath recently, and that was really nice. I'd like to just do that again." Yeah, we can get you a bath.
Before you guys go off and talk and chat for probably hours, do you know a good blacksmith in town or somebody who works with armor and stuff?
Yes, I mean, we have our own personal one, but are you looking for a specific type? Are you trying to get something specific or more refined, or?
I'm trying to get a breastplate made with some scales. So if you have a recommendation?
Magical, then. Specifically magical?
Yeah, magical.
Well, the person who worked on a lot of the outfits has left for a while. But I'm sure we could see who else is in town for you. Talk to Vasul outside. He knows more than me about what's going on in this town, which is kind of his job. So,
No worries. Awesome. Vasul. Got it. Thank you.
of course.
I'm coming with.
Yeah, you guys go ahead and catch up. I'm gonna go with them.
You don't want to come shopping?
No, I'm coming with you guys.
Oh,
she's
okay.
saying to Irona that she's leaving.
Got it. drift catcher.
Mhm.
Scully, are you just sitting in the room with these people, or are you gonna go with your friends? I figured you're gonna go with them, but
I go with my friends.
okay, cool.
You sure you don't want to be the fly on the wall that learns all the juicy gossip details about family trauma?
Yeah.
No, I'm good.
Yeah, so you three, Elena's also going to go with you because she's not going to just sit here.
I was on the way out going to be like, write down everything. I want to report later.
No, she has no real reason to just stick around and be like, I'm going to keep going with you guys, especially if you're going to make some cool stuff. I'm very curious about that. You guys are able to walk outside. You are given all of your stuff back that you guys gave.
Mm-hmm.
What's your passive perception, Bliss?
Oh, passive perception? 13.
Cool. This will easily hands back all this, like, reaches into the bag, hands out all the stuff. Thank you for following our rules. Sorry about the particulars. We haven't had that many visitors at once in, like, about 5 years, so it's been a bit.
When they hand me my dagger, because all I had was a dagger to hand over, I will catch their attention and just say, "Hey, so Irona inside said that you know about the city. Do you happen to know a good blacksmith potentially that deals with magical things? I'm looking to get a breastplate made out of some scales."
Yes, the Fluffy Dragon's currently closed because they left. They would have been a really good option.
Oh, that would have been so ironic.
The city's known for. Radulin, one other person around who, like, deals with magical stuff can probably make it for you.
How'd you say their name?
Radulin.
Rodulin. Got it.
Razagul. No, Lyra?
Out of curiosity, those folks we passed on the way in who had masks like this, you know which way they went?
Oh.
I didn't have time to say hi.
I don't know exactly where he went. Are you? I thought you were. Are you part of the masquerade or no?
Are you
Part of
allowed
the
to know?
what?
I mean, normally, when it comes to this specific hallway, I usually try to know everything.
Yeah. Okay. She's intentionally being vague, hoping
I know.
the discretion is the answer.
Yeah. Roll a deception check. Let's go for it. You have an additional addition of your proficiency bonus once more right now, still, because of the drink.
That is an 11 plus a 15 plus a 5. So 31.
31. Just goes. Apologies, I don't know, and I probably wouldn't be able to track down. I don't know if he's still in the city. Normally they linger for a bit, but that would. Never mind. Yes, probably in the city.
No worries. Just figured it. Try to shorten my hunt, but I'll track him down if he's here. Thank you.
Of course. Just like squinting to himself, like your interaction. So you're given the name of someone to go blacksmith with. You are given no fresh details, but a look of confusion at the very least. Skaldi, Bliss, either of you guys got questions for Vasul before you walk out?
What's the masquerade?
Eleira just makes this face, goes, him.
What is your passive intimidation?
Mine?
No. Eleira's.
Oh.
27.
Jesus. Fuck.
The thing about the masquerade is you can't talk about the masquerade unless you're in the masquerade.
Fight Club.
I give a little bit of a nod and like turn to start moving, just slowly, so my friends can catch up. But still,
Uh, Bliss, you watch Sewell visibly relax once Eleira keeps walking away.
I know
He's
I just
gonna-
hurt the odds of us finding out what the masquerade is, but it was so worth it.
She's just gonna ask him mentally as Eleira starts walking away. What's the masquerade?
The funner part, he also has telepathy, so this is very easy.
Yes!
This makes me so happy.
I mean, you're traveling with one of them. Do you know?
He hasn't explained anything.
I mean,
I didn't even know.
the Ashen Masquerade is a group of individuals that, at the very least, Irona is tied to. Intimately, it seems.
Bum, bum, bum.
Just visits, and seems to surround himself with people with those masks. It is why you may see some of us out of what seems to be the depth of a shadow, not just like his actual like sleeve, but the depth of a shadow. You watch a small little white scaled mask on a chain come out from underneath his cloak before it is pushed back underneath. It is a far-reaching group with copious abilities and a lot of connections, and dangerous. If you are new to them, Bliss, I would ask you to watch out for your own sake and, honestly, your families.
Again, telepathically. Why? What's dangerous about them? I mean, besides being a far-reaching group, obviously, but like...
A certain number of years ago, one of them set fire to the city. They've caused problems for both Irona, your family, and honestly, both some of Irona's friends quite a few times.
And you wear one of their symbols.
I am in servitude to them in the same way that I am in servitude to Irona and the brass militia. It's part of what I am.
The what?
The brass militia.
What the hell is the brass militia?
I recommend you speak to Irona about that. If she doesn't give you an answer, I will tell you. I would rather give her the opportunity first.
Kind of like straightens up a little bit. Processing. So avoid the Ashen Masquerade. Ask Irona about the brass militia.
Sorry for giving
Okay.
you homework.
At this point, it's just more on the list.
It gives you like a deep like nod and bow. Be safe.
And she'll finally ask out loud, did you see which way Murmur went?
No, from what I know, she went directly outside, and it looked like she took flight. I don't know if that's a far flight or a short flight.
Okay. Thank you. And she'll leave.
Cool. Bliss catches up to the rest of you guys outside. Wherever that is, probably just out front.
Mhm.
You
Hey,
guys.
you okay? You were kind of just staring at each other for a couple minutes.
Just real intense eye contact.
We can talk about that later.
Was it
You
one
guys
of the
wanna go
head
to the zoo?
conversations? I say to you.
What do you say?
Just in your head, you hear, was it one of these conversations? Or was it just a staring contest?
You hear back, it was one of these conversations.
Mm.
And then you'll also hear, but we should be careful of the white mask, like Eleira's.
But not
Apparently,
Elira's.
not Eleira specifically, but that mask. Usually dangerous people are tied to them.
How did she get her mask again? Do you remember?
I don't know. Guess we'll
Cool.
find out.
Wait, Vinny, is that public knowledge? Do we have this?
I don't think this information.
Do
is
you
for
remember
sure.
how you got it?
Vaguely.
Okay, then you can share.
I
I
don't
can't
remember
help
if
but feel like
I just-
Eleira stole it.
I just don't remember if other people were with me when it happened.
Definitely not.
Dude, it's 4 years ago now. I don't remember either.
Okay, so this is in one of the side quests.
More details. I
That gives
remember.
us nothing.
I remember you finding it. I don't remember where you found it.
Okay, I think I found it on the tail end of the slave trade breakdown stuff.
Oh, that's definitely possible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that could be, it could be pre-Earth Arc. That's all you had to say.
I just didn't know if it was public knowledge because I know they just found out about the slave trade breakup thingy. So
No, 100% could have been. It also could have been found by, like, there's like one or two other spots potentially too, but that's definitely a spot where it potentially could have been found. But yeah, the rest of you probably don't know.
Cool.
it's okay as soon as we're someplace quiet, Elaire's gonna have a moment with y'all.
Yeah. She has this exchange back and forth telepathically with Gwen and just speaks up to the rest of the group. Do you guys want to go to the zoo?
Can we stop by this Roudland's place? Because I feel like this is going to take a while.
Oh
and
yeah,
if
let's drop it off.
we're going to go zoo time, I'd rather have it
Yeah.
at least started.
Yeah, let's go.
Sweet.
You guys were given directions, hop, skip, jump, and then you're there. Not far away, you can actually go right by an ice cream outdoor store if you wanted to grab some ice cream on the way.
Ibs.
Yep.
You see some fruit vendors that are selling some unique fruits if you want any of that too.
Bliss will specifically warn them about the fruit.
Why?
So
I
it's
know why.
magic fruit, and if you're not prepared, there are some strange side effects with said fruit. Like
Can
that
I-
one gets you literally high, like you start floating. That one makes you burp lightning. There's a couple other ones too, but I don't remember off the top of my head what they do. But I've had those too.
Can I
Really?
grab some for later?
Even your cat's giving you a look like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, what the hell are you
Oh,
planning?
Pippin.
Can I I'm gonna go up to the fruit vendor and grab and just, I don't know, buy how much is the fruit?
It's 10 gold per
10
serving.
gold.
Yep.
For one?
It's magic fruit.
Oh my god, I'm not that rich. I
Sorry.
think.
I am. What do you want? I'm buying.
Wait, I lied. I'm
We are that rich.
I'm rolling in the dough. I'll take
And
two
we
of
went
each,
to the
please.
specific shop.
But you were also trying to save money for your breastplate.
Oh
So don't
shit,
forget
never
that.
mind.
This is Vinny warning you before you go to the breastplate armor place, and you're like, "Oh, I don't have enough money for this."
Is the fruit vendor on the way to the zoo? Like, are we gonna walk one way and then walk
we can
back?
go to the breastplate first, and then you can walk back. That's
Okay.
fine.
Got it. Cool.
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 You go past that to an armory. It's called Kinky, and you walk in. You gotta knock the kinks out.
Amazing.
I love just the fuck reaction. You walk in, you see probably the most normal looking human you've ever seen, just working some armor.
Arda?
Oh my god, no.
No. Just looks over. I was like, what's up? What can I do for you?
Hey, I heard you're the guy in town. Person. I heard you're the person in town for magic armor.
Whatever, pronounce whatever you want. I don't care. They all
Cool.
work. For armor, yeah. Yeah, I'm getting some good business right now while that other shop's closed. What do you need?
I pull out the 2 scales, kind of like mermaid shells.
All right.
Something like this, and then I kind of like shift them into one hand, and then I pull out the blueprint that I definitely wrote down their name and I forgot, but was given
That's good. Glad you wrote down their
for the
name.
schematics.
Did you write down the pricing as well?
Was it 1,000? It was more than I had, I think, at the time.
Correct.
Fenny.
Yeah.
Money.
Who was it?
Fenny the Smith.
Fenny the Smith. That's what it was. Yeah, it was a lot more than I had at the time. But I also didn't have time to wait in the city for it. So, this is what I have. This is what I was thinking. I talked it over with another armor smith in a different city, but we weren't able to just linger there for them to create it. So this was our original draft. If you have any thoughts,
Yeah, that's
changes, we're gonna be here for a couple days, I'm assuming. So
all right. I don't have anything big going on right now, so if this is something that you want done, sweet, we can do that. But if it's just something that you want to pick up in a few days, we can do that as well. I mean, if this is, I mean, you already have it all laid out. That's great. That saves me a bunch of time, honestly. That alone is worth quite a bit. Yeah, we could make this work. It should be embedded with these special capabilities of both of these scales as well. Yeah, shouldn't be a problem.
sweet. What is the price we're looking at?
Do you have a price written down? Vinny
I
doesn't.
probably yes, 5,000. No, that was the crystals. 8,000 gold. Gold.
Cool. Because Vinny did not write that number down. So we will say you are given the same number here as well. 8,000 for a job done in probably 2 or 3 days.
8,000. 1 second. Do I have 8,000? I've got 500 platinum, which would be
5,000.
5,000, and then 196, which would put me at 690, I think.
690.
600 platinum if you need some.
How much?
I have 600 platinum, so that's 6,000
I think
gold.
I think a lot of you guys have plenty of
A lot
money
of us
right now.
have money.
Yeah, because we sold a lot of like the crystals and things.
Yeah.
I mean, I got you covered on the difference. I have more than everybody, as usual.
Your characters will always be carrying this team in wealth. I don't know how you do it.
Griff is just always the sugar mama. I don't
Yeah.
I negotiate well.
Mm-hmm. I may bake, but you always bring home the sugar.
You should see me on Animal Crossing with the onion trading system. I am killer.
Turnips.
Turnips, not onions. Goddamn me.
Stock market. Oh my
Anyways.
God. I mean, if you guys don't mind contributing to it, I would really enjoy this, but I know you guys probably have other things that you'd like to purchase as well.
I mean, I do have something I need to talk to this person about if I could. Oh god, I had something.
I'll roll a wisdom save and see if you remember it.
Thank you.
I appreciate the shout out.
18? I have a +1 on wisdom save, so this is really like, this is my
18's
low end.
18 gets you.
Mhm.
Oh, right. I have this thing. And I take out the weird skull that we got.
Alright, all of you guys roll wisdom saving throws. I have to roll for this person and see if they see it.
Jesus Christ.
What? Oh no.
Okay. The shop owner doesn't see it, so that's
Natural
gonna be
20
okay.
or a wisdom
fuck.
save is a 30.
Jesus
Wow.
Christ.
15. If it's a
Okay.
wisdom save.
At worst case, Becca can, I'm sorry, Gwen can telepathically transmit the thing when the guy doesn't quite get it.
Awful.
And then Skaldi.
Got a nat one. I'm looking at
Appropriate.
something else right now.
Skaldi blinks.
Yeah, Skaldi and the shop owner have no idea what you guys are talking about. This thing
Skaldi
doesn't.
usually doesn't.
This thing doesn't exist in their reality at the moment.
Ah,
So
that's
it's-
what that one was.
Look at it. No, hey, over here,
What are
buddy.
you doing with your hands?
Um,
I'm.
Roudlin, it's kind of like one of those illusion things where if you know that it's an illusion, it will kind of break through. Right here, where my hands are right now, is a skull. Picture it like this
Sure.
kind of thing, and I describe it.
Yeah,
I don't know if that actually helps or not, but
It helps him understand that that there's a thing there, but the problem is they still can't see it. So like
Yeah,
they're just like,
yeah.
okay. So
What
right
happens
here,
if I
there's
like
a
make
thing.
him touch it?
His hand touches it, and he's like, my hand's here. Okay.
Mhm.
It doesn't exist in their reality. It just doesn't exist.
Yikes.
You can
All
come
right,
back.
we'll try this again later.
Yeah, you can come
What were you trying to
every
do
hour.
with
You
it?
can come back and see.
I mean, I'm hoping somebody can make it into something weaponizable. I'd love to be able to like get a piece of clothing that makes me unable to be noticed. There used to be this doctor I knew who had this thing that would make it hard to spot him. I just figure
Mhm.
if I can get something like that, that'd be pretty cool. He was a lord. He owned land. It was only in specific hours. Like it was like a timeshare lord.
Oh, you mean
Griff.
like this? And I pull out my cloak again. That gives me advantage on stealth checks and stuff. And
Fantastic.
No, I'm just done with you, Griff.
It was really bad.
Was that like a Doctor Who
Yes.
parody?
Mhm.
That hurts.
I know. It's
I
just
went a
painful.
long way around on it.
It's just painful. That's all it was.
It just
It was
hurts.
painful. It was painful at the word doctor.
It was painful at the word Lord, because the second he said Lord, I was like, I know where this is going.
It got to timeshare lord, and I was like, wait a minute.
Anyways, you guys, you give the money and you give the skills, and the breastplate is going to begin getting formed.
How long is it gonna take again?
2 to 3
2 to 3
days.
days.
It's
Okay.
it's a little up in the air just because it depends on a few factors, but you have 0 money now unless anyone took more than like you literally have 0 unless you have gold and stuff because it took all of your platinum for this basically.
Bliss pitched in 200 platinum, so Gwen could keep some of hers.
Awesome.
Cool.
Thank you so much.
All right, cool. You guys balance out your checkbooks as you need. You continue on. You guys can go back to the vendor and buy fruit if you wish.
What kind of fruits?
You explain. All right, so the fruits only last about 4 or 5 days, unless you have your own ways of preserving them. If you would like, you can get the blueberries, which freeze things that you touch. If you want some oranges, the oranges will let you breathe orange lightning. It is harmless. It will scare people. Grapes, if you'd like to just be floating around for a little while. Watermelon, if you want to be able to see into other dimensions. Apples, if you want to form fires to shapes that you were thinking. Kiwi, if you want to have the ability of a kenku and just be able to mimic sounds. Literally, exactly. Banana, if you want your limbs to become like a putty, clay-like substance. I don't recommend the lemon lime drops. Those will do some weird things to you, but you're welcome to give it a shot. If you do get the lemon lime drops, do not have anything immediately afterwards. They don't mix well. But the lemon lime twist will give you some augmented abilities and some detrimented abilities. You'll both be helped and hindered extensively. Mechanically, what will happen is if you get the lemon lime twist, you will roll 2d6, 1d6, wherever that is on your table, from strength down to charisma, will be bumped up to, I believe, 30. 22. One score will be bumped up to 22, and the other score will be bumped down to 2. You'll roll 2d6.
Oh my god!
Yeah, so you could end up with a 22 in Dex and a 2 in Constitution, meaning that you are just sick on the sidewalk, but you can tuck and roll really well.
and then get sick
Yeah.
every time you roll.
Yep.
I'm pretty sure there are certain scores where if they go below like 8, you die.
No, if you go below 1, you die. That is that.
This.
What was the apples again?
Apples is you can make fires transform into shapes of your thoughts.
That's
Play with
perfect
fire.
for. Yeah, that's perfect for you.
I was trying to type them all up so I could make a decision.
I would like the lemon lime drops, please. 3.
Of course you do.
Okay. You were given 3.
I look at everyone else. I'm like, not for us.
Oh,
Not for us?
Do you
Just like
realize
someone?
how useful this could be if we could just like tag someone that we're interacting with before anything really throws down? Oh my god.
Yeah, and then they're like invincible to literally everything if we just like have bad luck.
Or we flick them on the nose and they collapse.
I don't know.
I'm not saying it's plan A, but if we want to keep things interesting or if we're a little worried, I want options.
Solera's like, we're going to do the time wizard spin, 50-50 shot. We see if it goes good or bad.
What was the one where you can see into other
Watermelon.
realities?
Yeah, basically you get
Dimension?
true sight for a short while for that one.
Okay. Can I get the watermelon? And the lightning breath?
Some oranges, sure.
Oranges. And then I'll take I'll do 2 of each. Watermelon orange and the lemon lime drops.
Okay.
Welcome to my tide. So, if you're doing fruits, is there a vegetable cart anyplace?
No, you need to go to Morphe's to actually get any good veggies. Not a lot has grown here for a while since
I see.
Lady Twilight kind of ruined our crops.
I'm gonna take a quick. No, shoot, no, I don't have that information. Never mind. Sorry, that was another character while I wasn't there. But I will.
It's a deity. We've just been. It's one of those things like you blame rain on certain gods, you blame these things on the other. People just get angry.
Blame bad luck on the god of luck. Okay, yeah, got it. Okay.
I mean, not the god of luck, but she's
No. Oh, totally. You can't bargain with God, but you could bargain with me, and I could go bargain with God.
She might actually try to do it.
Yeah, don't doubt.
I sell the fruits and I'm fine. If you go talk to the vegetable people, if that's who you want to help, I don't need god bargaining. I have magical fruits. I'm doing pretty well.
All right, that's fair. I mean,
you're buying them a platinum a pop. I'm doing okay.
Wait, do you have beans also that you've been holding back?
No, I hear they're good for your heart though.
You said you had magical fruit.
Yeah.
No. No. Make it stop.
Any of the
go.
fruit make you gassy?
I think I have a single bag of beans. Those are really expensive though because I can't separate those beans.
They do like fire farts?
They sure do some special things. I heard once that actually a whole hospital collapsed because of them, but very specific scenario.
Yeah. Scully's just gonna be like 5 blueberries, please.
We should go find the vegetable guy and see if he has any potatoes.
Oh, that hurt.
Hi guys, were you not here for Avernus? Well, guess what? We're playing all the oldies, all the hits, none of the ones that you remember.
Welcome to the part of the show with all the inside jokes.
There's a lot of potato and
It's most of
bean
it.
jokes. That's it.
Oh my god.
Anyways, you guys buy your fruit. Bliss, you buying any fruit?
No, she learned her lesson from the first time.
Fair enough. Cool. You guys buy a bunch of stuff. And did you want to go to the zoo now?
Yeah, Bliss will lead everyone to the zoo, assuming that they're not going to start munching on the magic fruit because.
Oh, no,
God,
this
that'll
isn't
cause
for now.
problems.
This is
Okay.
for later.
Okay. Just remember, those only last like 5 days.
We're gonna pop to a quick break real quick, guys, and then we'll pop back with the zoo time and whatever the heck else follows zoo time.
Oh, boy.
See you in a bit.
First of all, the Ivory Queen has some ways to get us out of the city from here that might be easier to get to than the greenhouse, especially considering how far the greenhouse is from us and the fact that we neglected to remember that the city sells watermelon that lets you see through invisibility and disguise self. So...
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, there's magical fruit. It's kind of normal now, so I kind of forgot to think about it. But there's magic fruit that makes you do all wonder of things. It's really, really fun. But one of those is see basically into the ethereal plane.
I can't fucking wait to leave this place. What the fuck is this fucking hellscape?
But it's so
where you've got
interesting.
weird ass magic fruit.
We would have gone and done the fucking mudslide. That would happen at some
would
point.
have.
It's Sid's favorite place. It is Sid's favorite place. Sid loves dirt.
It loves dirt.
It is a great paladin that swings a shovel axe.
It was
Of course,
just,
Sid
it
loves
was
dirt.
Ariel.
It was just the way you said
Darling,
it.
it was the way you said it.
Fantastic.
We're not
Sid loves
arguing the
dirt.
fact. It's just the.
It was the aggressive affection for dirt.
Is the love? I do have a question. Is the love for dirt greater than the love they have for Yvette? Because I don't think we've ever heard them talk about Yvette like that. It's like, I love you, and then I love dirt.
It's different. Dirt is like part of their
That's what they all
personality.
say.
Dirt is to Sid as necromancy is to
To
Yvette.
Yvette.
Yes.
Like probably equal amounts of love, but it's
I really want like pixie form of like Eldritch Blast.
That's not me, though.
All right, Mickey Mouse.
Like it's not always what it crops up to be, and just like keeps it eating.
Oh God, no! Shut up, Vincent.
Well, we
He's a
don't-
drow. You can't with me right now.
Lolf, mom.
No.
All praise
God.
Mommy Lolth, anyways.
Oh
God,
no!
Drider mom.
Anyways,
The crying.
Smoke
And
inhalation.
she smoke inhalation, and she
that's amazing. Here and we're like, no, they just floated away and got. It wasn't. Unless she has some crazy magic, like people like are willing to testify, but you're probably gonna go to the police to just like have to explain some stuff. As this is going on, you all feel for the first time on Wishfall an earthquake. I mean, there's people, but there's not like a lot of people, but people.
Oh, I didn't know. I assumed we were the only 4 in the shop, so that's my mistake.
Well, I mean, his shop is kind of like an outdoor stall. Like again, he's literally like that guy from the opening from Aladdin, where it's like it's
Mel, the face.
My
I want
mistake.
that. I want that face as our new group
Please
chat.
no. Please no.
It's happening.
Seriously, me. For fuck's
you get purple.
What?
What? Don't worry about it. Shh.
like
Through observation, we've
Theoretically.
learned how important it is to keep it to oneself.
all right, Lyra, town girl.
What's Bells doing? Yeah, I want to know how Bells is feeling right now.
She's giving shade! Talk shit, get shit!
Two. Once Bells has taken a few moments to process, they are.
Round. How are we feeling, guys?
I am not feeling good.
Just fucking peachy.
Cool.
Did I take any damage from that real quick?
Oh, you took 14 damage. Thank you for reminding me.
So happy to help.
Never remind him.
Hey, did we have homework last night?
That was
I'm not drowning.
that was
I am swimming so good.
that was kind of neat.
Feeling
That was kind of the
This is
energy
a
that
good
got
afternoon.
tossed at trees, and it's like those could make some cool toys.
Yeah.
Some good wood.
Yeah,
Some nice
like
bark.
that would make a good grave. Like I think the justification is that would make a good grave. I would not bury somebody there.
Don't bury somebody to that dirt. Don't do it.
We're
Bad
not
dirt.
burying anyone here. We can't kill anyone because we can't bury them
I
here.
want to know what justifies as bad dirt now.
Like if it's
You
not going to
should
be like
know.
good quality, if
Yeah,
it's not
nature-
going to, yeah, you would know
No,
too.
not as Lyra.
Wait. Neither of us belong here. And that's it.
It's fine. It was. I belong here. Look, I had a long Sunday. Is it? We don't belong in the Undercity. We don't belong on Wishfall. We don't belong in Vagari. Can you be more specific, please? There's just like a lot of different places.
She will spend 3 first-level spell slots to answer. I'm gonna kill you,
At least
Vinny.
you're about to get your rest.
Yeah, no, thank fuck.
Probably the least liked. Things that smelled awful, ratty mud off the street, and Onolove explained it as if you give even the worst thing a chance to be better, there's a good chance it might happen.
Party is lightly interrogated, sees Leon tied up and exhausted. He was in magic people cuffs, like with all the fingers. It was fun. We are accepted into the tribe, given jobs and a place to stay for the night, and instructed to report back in the morning for more stuff. Skaldi runs into her brother, shoots him in the foot.
A classic.
They do a little
Classic
talking.
Skaldi.
Yeah.
That moment did become like a defining moment for Skaldi as a personality trait.
I do love I remember so clearly, it was like, you see your brother there, and then there's just this pause, and you had to be like, what do you do? And then the pause lingered, and then it was, shoot him in the foot. Just total throwaway.
I was thinking of which was the least damaging to shoot.
I still think we should put in the fine print that, may induce death later on if you don't come up with the good catchphrase and transform properly.
All right, I'm coming around on this.
That's what I heard from our first meeting. So,
Must be
I'm
okay
all
with
for
hair
it.
color changes, and sometimes skin tone color changes, and sometimes physical species changes as well. We don't know. What if you pull the dog card and someone turns into a dog?
Okay, I'm back in.
That's gonna be confusing.
Don't make me full name you, Mel. What the fuck? Is this where Kellenborg died,
Hi.
Vinny?
I just remembered that and I got really sad.
Are you fucking kidding me?
I was right.
Not right here, but
But in this place.
He died here?
He said
Not-
he
not
told
right
you
here,
that
but-
he died in a mining incident.
He died in the Melrin mines?
yeah.
He said he was trying
Can
to
Sid
do-
have figured that out?
You got a nat 20 on your religion check. I will say
Yeah.
that, like, after a moment or two, you think about that. You're like, some of the previous conversations run through your head. You think about this little kid who, like, and then you replay the story a bit of being like, and like as he turned like 15.
I mean, not to be a person of a singular track mind, but that's the way the kid wants to go, is just down that one tunnel instead of laying out into these other ones. We can always check them on our way back, but
Did you just make a one-track mind joke?
yes, I did. Fuck off.
God. Awful.
Fen
Listen.
meows an annoyance.
I give him scritches.
George just happy to be alive.
Yeah,
George is
just hanging out, just
George is
trotting
just
along.
doing his
Goes up to
best.
Sid, hoping for some pets.
Oh yeah,
Been a
gets,
minute.
Sid just picks him up and he's like, "Oh, hi, buddy."
Oh my god.
You know what? Temerity's saying that to Asuna.
I'm gonna be real. Have you ever held a weapon before?
Oh, many a weapon. You would be surprised.
I'm not talking
You
about
set
your
it up.
dick. I am not talking about your dick or someone else's dick. I'm talking about something you could. Something.
Nothing you
Something
say
you could
is going to
stab
help.
with.
Nothing
Nothing
you
I've-
say is going to make it better.
Something you might potentially murder someone with.
Both of you to assume my
You can
part.
murder.
Thank you.
Connie, you can murder someone with a dick.
This is news to me.
Spoken like a true lesbian. Happy
think a
Pride Month,
lesbian-
everyone.
Right. I feel like Connie can't contribute to the conversation right now. She's just staring angrily at her wall, like fuming quietly. She's gone from angry throwing stage to just
Trying to figure out if I have like a stress ball or something. I don't think so.
I can
think a
be.
stress ball is kinda cutting.
I can. A barbarian can be used as a stress ball. I'm debating.
Smartass.
That doesn't count
I know
as a
it, but
solution,
like
does
here, this is
got multiple.
it? Is it?
This is such a problem tonight. Fuck. Anyway, the problem is it's because Kim keeps talking.
I guess I'll just shut the fuck up.
I guess I'll
Just do like your
fuck
Bliss
up.
voice for Kid instead or something. Just use a different
No,
voice.
it's fine. It's fine.
Which Bliss voice is the question?
Is one of them Southern?
No.
Here and we're like, no, they just floated away and got. It wasn't. Unless she has some crazy magic, like people like are willing to testify, but you're probably gonna go to the police to just like have to explain some stuff. As this is going on, you all feel for the first time on Wishfall an earthquake.
The party is lightly interrogated, sees Leon tied up and exhausted. He was in magic people cuffs, like with all the fingers. It was fun. We are accepted into the tribe, given jobs and a place to stay for the night, and instructed to report back in the morning for more stuff. Skaldi runs into her brother, shoots him in the foot.
A classic.
They do a little
Classic
talking.
Skaldi.
Yeah.
And we're back. Ciao.
Ah, he said it again.
You're welcome. Couch out, I guess, yeah.
Have you ever seen lightning strike a stream? Kerchow.
Have you ever seen it happen twice?
Double chow.
Is that a chow chow? Anyways,
I'm not a dog.
exactly. Anyways, we're back, and we find ourselves at the outside of what is called Zabella Zoo. The outer area of it does not look very appealing. It's just stone and honestly like iron bars. But Bliss, you know this area pretty well. You know that the like first appearance around where there's just like a couple cages with like one lion in one bear in another is not everything that is here. From your first time getting very angry at the existence of this place when you first saw it. So long ago.
Yep.
Looking around after like 5 normal attractions, eventually, I assume, Bliss excitedly shows you the secret door.
She very quickly explains, there is more to this place than you will see upon first look. So just trust me, okay? We're gonna go this way, and she's gonna lead them through like into like the zoo proper, where it's more like it's bigger on the inside, and there's all these magical creatures in there. Sorry, I have to continue on the Doctor Who thread. Plus, I don't want to give reference to a certain awful wizard author.
It's fine. Yeah.
So, but yeah, inside there's just a bunch of like magical creatures just vibing in this like giant place, and they all have like their own specialty pens.
What do you remember from here? Do you remember the animals? Any of them?
I mean, the one she remembers most is Missy.
So we have Missy the
Missy
Coco.
and her are homies.
Yeah. There's also a bunch of blink dogs that just are running around loosely
That's right, the
all over.
dogs. That's where they got George from.
Yep,
Oh no.
that is where they got George.
Oh my fucking Christ.
There is a small pen filled with almirages, little bunnies with unicorn horns.
Oh, that's right. They're so cute.
There is a lot of critters here. You immediately see that there is a statue of an older lady. You can do whatever you want in a second. That there seems to be an older elven gentleman who just sits underneath it with his staff. Looks up when you guys come in. Bliss gives you a familiar wave, and just a nod to the rest of you. What were you gonna do, Eleira?
Nothing now that there's a witness.
There are also other people here.
There's other people enjoying the zoo.
Just because I haven't mentioned
They don't
them.
matter.
Okay. Cool. I told you that there was a cop, and you were like, "Damn it."
Bliss does like lean over to the group and just like points about and just goes, "That's Onalov. He's the zookeeper. Actually, he's friends with Ta."
Oh,
yeah,
cool.
Yeah.
What animals would you guys like to check out? Are there any particular animals that any of your characters would enjoy seeing? Because I most
We can check them out. Fantastic. How do I sign up for a card?
Stop it.
You
I definitely
gotta
want
bring them back at the end of the day, man.
I definitely want to introduce everyone to Missy, but we can save that for later.
Is that a jackalope or a reindeer?
It's a jackalope.
Okay. Jackalopes can exist. I'm fine with jackalopes.
There's literally bunnies with unicorn horns, I
Yeah,
think.
right next to the almirages are jackalopes in their own pen. So that's easy to see. You know where Missy is up on one of the higher levels where mainly the flyers are given anyways. How about other people? Everyone give me one mythological animal they want to be. Gwen, Lyra. Bliss, you can choose a new one because it's because.
Oh god.
Are there any like smaller dragon types?
I do believe there were. I think there were pseudo dragons here last time. So
Nice.
that is definitely a possibility.
You gonna befriend another?
That was a candle dragon.
Well, I figure.
No, it was a fairy dragon in this universe.
Yeah.
Oh, this one. Yep.
I figure. What is it? Like lizards are too common, so.
That is
We're all just rebranding our characters now.
Mm-hmm.
What
I don't know. I'll just like walk around and study a bunch of them as like various forms I can take for wild shape. You know, just refresh my.
I like that. If there's a place for you to just be like, here, let me grab a bunch of forms. This is the spot.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Totally allow that.
Mm-hmm.
That
If I
sounds
see
cool.
anything cool, I might like look around for a second, see if anyone's watching, and then maybe wild shape into it and see how they react.
What defines as cool to
Here, let me look through the list. Because obviously I don't think I can wild shape into a pseudo dragon. That's not like a creature.
it's a dragon. Like
Exactly.
there's an owl bear there. Like, I mean, but that's a monstrosity. Not that I would like really riff on you for doing a monstrosity. There's not that much of a difference.
Yeah.
Let's see.
What is it? Can I do for challenge ratings again? Was it like 1?
You're a land druid. I think you max out at 1.
Okay. I think I could do. I think I could do 2 before because it was a special circumstance.
Yeah, you got fun items.
Here. I will get back to you.
Wargs, reef sharks, any other special animals people want?
Reef sharks.
Yeah, very special animals, reef sharks.
I was scrolling through a list of fantasy animals, and I think I'm going to stick with the being excited about the little bunnies with the horns. Both
Very
sets, I don't care
fair,
which.
because they're adorable.
That's what Nialis had in your original arc. Gotta go deal with some puppos.
Oh.
I'd love to see the giant seahorse just to see it in person.
Done. They divide it up kind of like how PAX East, the convention center, does the floors. Where bottom floor is sea creatures, middle floor is ground creatures, top floor is sky creatures. It's very cute.
I have a little tote with the jackalopes on it.
Nice.
Oh.
It is my favorite.
Yeah. You can easily find them both. Mirages and jackalopes are just right next to each other. You can just watch them bouncing. There's one mutated that has both a unicorn horn and jackalope antlers. What? Crossbreeding?
Dibs! And even with my fox affinity, I only want nice things for them.
Oh, are there any elemental foxes?
Kitsune?
Ooh.
Yeah, kitsune.
No, they are a little different. Not quite just a random animal to be found. You know what? Roll me a d20. Okay, if it's a nat 20, we'll let one exist.
Nat 20. I here are my hands. I'm going to reach for my phone and take a fucking picture because
Do I just add Fenkir back here again? No. He's just pissed off again because he's somehow.
I was going to say, as long as he doesn't remember me.
This person who ditched me completely. Just,
to be fair, he was playing hard to get, and I didn't have time for that shit because I wasn't going below until I had to.
That's very fair. So funny. Did you put it somewhere, or are you just taking a picture?
Yeah, I
of it?
put it in the Earth Arc OOC chat.
Okay. Nice. Roll me a d12.
Oh fuck. That's this one. 7.
Cool. Let me go find the list of random kitsune that exists, because there's a fucking bunch of them. Ooh. That's fun. You find, not on the top floor, but on the bottom floor, or not the middle floor where most ground things thing, but in one of the bottom floors, on a kind of like a sandy, almost beach type little pen. You see a blue, like aqua blue and like dark navy blue mixed fur coloration for a kitsune with 2 tails. That is actually 3 tails. That's just twirling them all, stretching out, relaxing into the nice little bit of warmth and the crashing ocean waves that are coming up.
Bliss absolutely has like the stereotypical like anime sparkle eyes, just watching it with such admiration. Like, oh my god.
It tried very hard. It did its best by existing in this one spot for a nat 20 roll. It sees you staring and turns over onto its side. Its body moves almost like a waterbed. It just turns over and relaxes. It's basically Vaporeon. Vaporeon and
Scoot
Ninetales.
closer, try to give it tummy rubs.
Just go to the Poke Fusion thing and combine Vaporeon and Ninetales, and that's what this thing is.
I would like to give him tummy rubs.
Roll an animal handling check. Let's see how this goes.
God. Oh no. What is my animal handling? I actually have a plus there, so we'll see what happens.
You're muted, Griff. So whatever.
I realized that after I was like halfway through, I'm gonna use the help action and like hum a like soothing tone that I think works for this, and try to like help calm the environment as I watch Bliss approaching.
Okay. See how this goes.
17 on the die, so 20 total.
20 total. She allows it. You are able to give her belly scratches. She allows it. Watches.
This is the best fucking day of my life.
Every time you come to the zoo, you say that.
It's the best fucking place in the city!
Literally the exact same thing that I'm pretty sure is written in text form. Spell going, this is the best day of my life. So I don't know
Bliss
what...
got introduced to this place, I was like, best day ever.
Yeah. Gwen, you are able to see giant seahorses very easily. There is basically a whole aquatic center that specifically is like giant things that will not eat other giant things. It's basically things that will live off of whatever plant's there.
Love it, love it, love it.
So you find the seahorse along with I don't know what octopuses eat. I'm gonna assume that they're not carnivorous. I'm just gonna say they're in there. It's probably not true.
They are.
Cool.
They are very carnivorous.
Cool. That's fine. We'll let it happen. Those are existing there as Eleira and Bliss are playing with the kitsune or petting the kitsune who is allowing it for the moment.
Just to fulfill my childhood fantasy, are there any sort of like funky monkeys and stuff like that? Because I would love to wild shape into a monkey and just sort of interact with them.
When you say funky monkey, do you have a specific thing in mind, or are you
There
just...
used to be a toy line called Funky Monkeys.
Was there really?
There was. I had
Yeah, there
one. It
was.
was a rainbow monkey.
I love it.
And there's also a Beastie Boy song, but that was technically Brass Monkey, but the lyrics were Brass Monkey, you funky monkey.
Oh my god.
Brass Monkey, funky, that funky monkey.
I'm learning a lot of new things today.
I don't really have one in particular. Like I've always been in love with lemurs, but honestly, any sort of like large
You're a Zabooba girly.
monkey, ape, that kind of thing.
Sure. As much fun as baboons are, and by much fun I mean they're demonic creatures. We will not have any baboons here. You're able to see like an infant, adolescent gorilla.
Sure.
That seems to have moss growing down the sides of its arms and its legs. And the top of its head seems to be either shaved or just balding naturally, and has almost like a helm made of granite on it.
Interesting. Can I try to I'm not sure if I should get its attention first, and I don't really have any speak with animals. I'm gonna see what it's doing and just kind of watch it. Is it towards the front area where I would view it, or kind of just doing its own thing in the enclosure?
You would find it's towards the front, mainly because that's where like food and stuff is, and entertainment.
Yeah.
Like in the back there's like an area for it to sleep, but right now it's out front, currently just like peeling bark off of a tree, scratching itself, just doing some monkey things.
Okay. I'm gonna wild shape into it, or something similar variation, probably not carbon copy, but how I would assume is something like similar. And just kind of go up to the front, just look around. Obviously I can't get inside, but see what it does.
You can change into an ape, which is half rating, which is easy enough for you.
Good enough.
So you change into that with like the slight modifications of like mossy-ishness and stuff. And it's like going around, it's like scratching the side of its face. It's like using it as like a back scratcher and stuff, and it sees you. Stares and sees that you're on the outside. It's like, what are you doing over there?
Can I understand it?
I'm assuming when you turn into a gorilla, you also gain its language, which would most likely just be beach speak.
I love that. I'm just observing. I don't know. What are you doing over here? Over there?
Observing. Humanoids do weird things. It's fun to watch.
They sure do. I get a little bit closer to the front. You missed a spot in the back, right over here. I'm like, gesturing. I can get it. Just like the familiar grooming kind of thing that they do.
Who's they?
From what I've observed of various other apes or creatures like us. This is weird. I've never talked about myself in a third person kind of point of view.
What's third person?
Yeah, exactly. I can grab you got some stuff over there. I can get it for you.
Okay. It allows you to come help it. It doesn't mind.
Oh my god. How did you get that hat? And I kind of like point to my head.
My head.
See, he's taking it for granted.
You were holding on to that one, weren't you?
Oh my god.
Jesus.
How long have you been here?
I was a lot smaller when I got here.
Okay. Were you alone?
Yeah.
Do you like it?
Yeah. Where I wasn't good. I was losing people. They keep me safe. Or at least they don't hunt me. So safe.
That's true.
How'd you get here? Do I have to share space now?
No, I'm just passing through. But I just wanted to say hi. Your arms. That's a cool color.
Grassy pulls on it and just like pulls like a vine and then puts it back against it. Sometimes I miss and like throws the arm up and it wraps around like Spider-Man and it swings a little bit.
I love it. Can you teach me how to do that?
You have he starts looking at you. And we can say that you copied the exact same characteristics of it, which is literally just going to be the ape, but also like has some vine growths and the rock helm, basically.
Yeah.
You use that? Have you not swung before? Were you in a place like this
I never
before?
learned. I never learned. I've always wondered what they do.
People did not cheat you well. All right, you spend a little while learning how to swing.
Awesome. Okay.
Gwen's just gonna be A+ with her arms in every aspect.
Next, we're gonna take her to a key party.
I don't know how to exit this situation. Shit.
Do that if you want, I guess.
Huh?
Everyone else got it.
I didn't hear what you said.
You can do that if you want, yeah.
I don't get it.
Fine.
You said shit. So he turned it into an action instead of an expression.
Oh god. Hey, look at that over there. And then when he turns around, I'll just unwind. Thank God.
Roll a deception check.
With a +5.
It's been over an hour.
I tried.
Not good. Not horrible. Deception. That's a 17.
I'm not gonna have the girl roll. Yeah, you do it fine. Looks over. You run away. It turns around because there's no way you run away quietly.
Yeah.
As a gorilla. So he's just watching. It's like, let's see what he was talking about. Looking around.
My God.
All right.
I wish I had like some regular fruit or food I could leave, but all I have is the magic stuff, and I'm not gonna do
Oh my
that.
God, if
That
you
would
left
be
the gorilla
rude.
the magic fruit, that would be such a problem.
Skaldi, what are you checking out, if anything?
The jackalopes.
The jackalopes. All right.
Skaldi's just vibing with all the animals.
Well, that's fine. That's fair. It's not too dissimilar to the sanctuary that you found your family in, where they were taking care of. Specifically, they were taking care of animals that were hurt or injured. These seem to be, some are injured, but it seems to be generally a safe location for them in general. So you're hanging out with the jackalopes. You two are petting the ocean kitsune. How's that going?
Few minutes in, I feel like Bliss is gonna look up at Eleira, just beaming and be like, okay, there's someone I want you to meet. Come on. And she's gonna like pull her by the arm away from the kitsune. Say bye to the kitsune. Because like eventually, you know, they're like cats. You know, like eventually they're like, I'm done with attention. Leave me alone.
Bite, run.
Yeah. So, and then I'm gonna take Eleira to go meet Missy.
Aw, it's a zoo date.
You guys end up on one of the highest levels. This level you guys like literally ran through before because you were chasing Zabe trying to punch him. It ended up on the top floor when he hid behind Missy. You take a while to get up there, but you are able to find her little nook and cranny. Crook and nanny. Probably not a crook and nanny. Probably a nook and cranny.
English muffins?
You find her little...
Crooked nannies make the weirdest cookies.
I know. You find her little corner where she's just splayed out, face over the edge of her little pen area, just like watching people. Eventually you come back over, and as other times have before, she telepathically talks to you. It's like, hello, Bliss.
And I can now respond back to her. Well, I think I could have responded to her telepathically anyway, but she's using her ability now, and she just goes, "Hi, Missy. I brought a friend this time." And I just kind of like gesture at Eleira, and I just turn to Eleira and I say out loud, "Say hi." You're muted.
Hi.
That's what it sounded like because you don't have telepathic powers.
That's what I was thinking before. I was like, we were just doing this for no reason. It's like, hello. So now another friend bringing another friend. I keep meeting new friends.
There's a couple more of us here too.
I saw.
But I don't know where they are.
One of them is, I don't know what they're doing with the gorilla. It's an interesting time. The other one, just vibing. How are you? You've been away for a while.
I've been good. It's been a little crazy. I fought a dragon.
Oh, those aren't fun.
No. Have you ever fought a dragon?
Oh no, I just don't like dragons. I don't fight them. I don't like them.
Fair enough.
You have your hand raised.
Just at this, I'm having the same thing that Gwen had earlier. I'm just watching them stare at each other, right? Like I'm not hearing any of this.
Technically, she can project to both of you at the same time.
Oh, okay.
You just can't hear my response.
So I'm getting half of it.
Yeah, you're getting her part of the conversations, not Bliss's part.
Cool.
Which I just think.
Yeah, I just keep glancing over, being like, okay, that's concentration. That's a response. I'll wait. Nobody's waiting on me. We're cool.
Check the thing. Where are you?
Oh no.
I just wanted like the actual stats for quote. I want to double check. Yeah. So yeah, she can talk to all y'all at the same time. So it's good. So she's just having a pleasant conversation with y'all. She asks about your journey because it's been a bit.
Yeah. No. I mean, I'll catch her up on all the craziness. I might switch to talking out loud just so that Eleira knows what I'm saying to her.
Roll an intelligence check to see if you realize what's going on. because it amuses me.
Well, I rolled a 7.
Oh, I meant Bliss to see if she
Oh, you meant
realizes
me.
Eleira can't talk, can't hear half this convo.
Oh.
We both assumed I was going to be the dummy in this moment. Sorry.
Intelligence, you said?
Yeah,
16?
it's just gonna be a 50-50. Yeah, you figure it out.
Okay.
You see that Eleira's just back and forth watching and like
But like blank staring at me a little bit. I'm like, oh right. And then I just switched to talking out loud so all parties can be understood.
that's fair. And then Missy like looks at you, Eleira, and is like, so who are you? What do you do? You're muted.
That's a long story. I try my best to take care of this one and some others while getting in as much trouble as I can without ruining that effort.
That seems like a decent summary.
Yeah, feels right.
Let me see. Roll me a wisdom saving throw, Eleira.
This is not my best thing. That's another 7.
7 total. Okay. You feel Missy probing into your mind, into your thoughts.
Oh dear.
What did she get?
So Eleira has a few scattered thoughts at the moment. None of them are terribly focused, but there is one that has an awareness that Skaldi is going to be fine unless there's a noise somewhere in the distance. There's an awareness that Gwen isn't monkey and is like listening to anything that might indicate problems. And then there's like a general radar of the area, kind of keeping track of any noises, ambiances, changes of state. But there's also this sort of like bemusement and enchantment with Bliss's like excitement about sharing this moment and being chosen for that sharing.
Cool.
So a lot of just kind of like that kind of derpy smirkiness on that end, where it's just kind of like, oh, I got picked to be here for this, but also like listening to every change of sound and trying to track and categorize it while not being distracted.
Plus, you hear in your head from Missy as she goes, "I like this one."
Bliss responds back in her head, me too.
What is your passive perception, Eleira? Perception or insight?
They're both 21.
Okay. You notice as you are like finally tuning into everything, you haven't heard or seen Elena in a bit. You don't remember her actually coming in with you guys.
Can I track in my memory when the last time I knew she was there was?
Not in this sanctuary zoo, but she was following you guys into the zoo itself in the like iron barred area, the like outer normal quote unquote one. That's the last time you remember seeing her.
Hold, please. And to make another roll to see what my response technically turns out to be. Okay, that's a crit. So, Eleira's going to clock that information and, like, try to politely restrain for the moment. But, like, there is a dial-up that if the other thing is still, trekking via the intrusive thoughts, that they're going to be aware that I suddenly have a concern that is trying to pull my attention, that I'm currently trying to ignore out of politeness, mostly.
Nope.
My passive insight's an 18. Would I notice that anything is amiss?
It's a performance from Eleira.
Passive performance is a 20.
Jesus fuck!
Bard!
I know, damn!
I had a feeling I was gonna be like, that's probably really high. But Blissy like just knows the info because listening to your brain. And it's like
Missy?
Missy.
You said Blissy.
We have a Bliss, a Missy, and a Blissy.
And the Blissy.
So leave me alone.
You did this to yourself.
To be fair, I didn't know Blissy was going to end up back in this town. I didn't know
I
all
need
of
to
you.
start making playlists for each episode because, like, I now have 4 songs deep that I'm like locked in on that should be in a playlist for this episode.
I'm fine with that. Just make your own document instead of notes, it's just songs for episodes. Missy, just privately to you first is like, is there a concern? I mean, I know there is a concern. Is this a concern that should be talked about right now?
I'm gonna glance at Bliss to track to see if that was a dual transmission, and if I don't read anything blatant,
you should.
My 21 perception insight.
You don't. Yeah, it's very
But
much.
I kind of look back and I like quick consideration. I'm like, I can say this out loud. And I go, no, I realize I haven't seen my sister in a while, and it's been too long of a while, and I'm not even sure she came in here with us, and it just dawned on me. So at some point I need to go figure that out, but like, it's not a hurry. She can take care of herself theoretically. But
I love the theoretically in it.
Next step is find her after we're done chatting.
Gotcha. But you say that
We
out
can always
loud,
come
right?
back.
Mm-hmm.
We can always come back. We can go look for her just to check on her if you want to. I don't mind.
I mean, there's no rush, I don't think. We don't have the sending stones right now because I stole hers to share with my other friends, so.
And the zoo isn't closing anytime soon. We're okay. Let's go look for her. Come on.
You sure?
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay. And it was lovely meeting you. I apologize for being rude. Hopefully in a few minutes I will be able to bring my sister back to meet you also, if that's okay.
Of course. I can also potentially come out and meet you guys at somewhere if that is convenient later.
Fancy.
I didn't realize you left this place sometimes.
Not super frequently, but whenever when a couple people come by again that I haven't seen in a while, I don't mind. Plus, polymorphs into a humanoid, like a sun elf, gorgeous form, fully nude, not getting the idea of it. It's like I can also just like look normal. If you had spare clothes, actually, because I probably shouldn't. People get weird about this outside of here sometimes, but I don't need to do it right now. It turns back to normal.
I do have spare clothes. Also, you look kind of like one of my cousins.
I'm not. If that helps. But yeah, go find your friend. If you guys want to meet up later, you can come here, send me a message if you guys know that spell. And either way, I'll be here napping for now.
See you later, Missy.
I do know message.
Good spell to know. I'm glad you know it.
Yeah, I don't really do
I'm
a
gonna
lot
send
of
a quick transmission to my sister and see if she picks up.
Sure. What do you say?
Are you doing message or sending?
Message.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I have to know a direction, don't I?
Cantrip or the cantrip one? Message? Or sending a spell?
No, let me see if I also know sending. Hold on. I have not needed my spell list in a little while.
Yeah.
No, definitely don't have sending.
Wow.
I mean, you could just keep sending it out like in a direction and then a direction and then a direction and then a direction.
It's a choice.
Like a lighthouse.
For sure.
It's very, very fair.
It very much would be like, have you seen this person vibes? It's just like, Elena. Elena?
Elena?
I think
is this you? Are you here? Where are you?
I think in
Elena,
the future,
where
I'm
are
just going to
you?
tell everyone, I'm like, so if you ever hear this loud clunking sound, it means I cast knock. It probably, we almost never come across locks that we need to unlock, so it probably just means I'm trying to get everyone to me. So just come towards that noise. That's my new signal. 500-foot thunk.
That is a choice, for sure. Cool. Yeah.
And I carry a padlock around with me so I could just set it into the thing. I don't even need to find a door.
That's perfect.
Creative applications of spells, folks. Remember, think around corners.
We're through.
Just because I'm curious, what are the odds that Gwen kind of finds herself on the top floor and just happens upon Missy?
You can. I mean, granted, these two are having a conversation, so I don't know if they try to find you before going and trying to find Elena, or it's just a mission for those two.
After I thought you guys had left, so like, while you guys are, I'm assuming, looking for
Is it just
Elena.
you two, or are you getting these guys? I don't know if we're like
I'm gonna leave that up
DEFCON
to
3.
Eleira. Yeah, I will follow Elira's lead in terms of how serious she feels this is. So.
Yeah, I'm downplaying it so it's not going to seem like we need everybody, but I am... Shoot. Yeah, no, Elira's going to try to be cool about it.
Is Griffin afraid that Elira's being too cool about it?
I don't like it, but yeah, I think that's her vibe. Like, I personally have a more inform everybody before changing status, but like, Eleira doesn't exactly have that.
I have a passive perception of 18. Do I see them running around?
Oh yeah, if they're looking for somebody, I doubt they're going to be sneaking.
Oh no.
Oh no. You've seen me look for people. I'm going to go outside and use thaumaturgy and be like, Elena, has anyone seen a cleric with red hair?
And what's your passive perception, Gwen?
I think it's 15, but can I specifically say that this is when I am in ape form learning how to swing around just for shits and giggles?
Sure. You're swinging around. You, Skaldi, clock these two going outside and trying to like track her down.
Solid.
Are you gonna just keep like relaxing?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with them.
Oh, I think you're gonna be like, no, you want to just relax with all the bunnies?
Gonna chill with the
And
bunnies.
no, I'm going with.
Cool. You're a little late to the party, Skaldi, but you two walk outside. You are immediately met by a minotaur individual sitting on top of a chest.
What the fuck?
Who is just sitting out there and says, "Would you happen to be the sibling to this one?" And holds up a little minor illusion with your sister's face.
He's
Do
sitting
you
on a-
have that face in that box?
I have more than the face in that box.
Alright. Eleira kind of like takes a few steps forward, like turns to Bliss and just kind of like puts a hand up like, I got this. Like, don't freak out. Takes like 3 steps forward, sits down on the floor, and like very quietly says, "So, unless you would like your head in my hands as not an illusion, you should probably open the box."
Does the name Zia mean anything to you?
I'm gonna need a DM check if it's supposed to.
Does the chieftain's wife of our village?
Oh fuck.
Oh no.
Consequences of our actions.
Oh no.
The past is coming to haunt us.
I feel like I've been through a similar interrogation before that also didn't really, like, connect anything to me. I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't know what they were talking about. You're going to die soon. I can't be more clear about this.
I'm okay with death for retribution if that's really what it comes to.
Yeah, the
would
retribution isn't a thing and isn't going to happen.
I would like clarity is all, because we revived her body, speak with dead, and spoke to her. She gave very clear details of those who killed her.
Point of order. I shot her in the back. She did not know I shot her.
For one shot. There were a lot of hits to kill her.
Oh, were they? Okay, sorry. I distinctly remember shooting her in the back. I did not remember the rest.
She had 80 health, so unless you can say you definitely one-shotted her with 80 health.
No, that's fair.
Why you asked for my notes earlier?
Happy Halloween!
Okay. Character. I apologize that you have a grudge. I don't know why you think I'm the person you're looking for. This is going to be a very costly mistake, and if you want to actually fulfill your mission, you should walk away right now.
Why are you not working? No, my computer
Because it knows better. What?
My computer is the one being a bitch at the moment. What is your passive perception?
21.
That's clear. I would prefer if you would, and throws a pair of manacles that are very familiar to you. Prefer if you would put these on and came back for a trial. No one else needs to come. She also can be free. We just remembered her face because you were yelling about it a lot at the village. So
I do that.
Yes. Waves high to the two of you that came out as Gwen is still inside.
This would be a
As far
great
as ending
time
it.
for Murmur to show up and say, "We've got a bounty on her head. You can't take her."
That would be great.
There would.
I need to do 2 quick things. I just got to figure out the order of operations.
As you're thinking about that, Bliss and Skaldi, you guys are also there. What are y'all doing?
That's true. I don't think I know Skaldi's there, to be honest.
Oh, Bliss is having a bit of an internal conflict, because Eleira did kill this chief.
To be fair, I don't think you guys were in the room either, and I don't know if I ever admitted it to you folks.
I don't think you ever told us. Did you never tell us?
Yeah, I don't
think I ever mentioned it.
No.
Oh my god. Oh,
Nope.
this is spicy. Okay. So Bliss just looks really confused because in her eyes, Eleira wouldn't do that. No. Like, what?
Yeah,
are
you guys all
talking
ran out to fight the
about?
Geth, and I was just alone in there.
Yep. That is what happened.
Yep.
Pretty sure we've had this conversation with multiple groups of people before. We were just like, we have no idea what you're talking about.
But so yeah, she's just listening with a lot of confusion. And it's like clearly there's gotta be a mistake, but he says he's from the village. Do I recognize this person? This
Yeah,
Minotaur?
did we ever get a name for the village either?
You did not get a name for the village, and you roll me a history check. We'll see if you can recognize.
Okay. He is
Should I do that too?
Sure. Yeah, you can both do that.
That's a 27.
Ooh,
I have a plus
That's a nat 1
11 in
again.
history.
With
We're gonna not use that die anymore.
with a 21, we'll say that you recognize this person was called Catho. Was basically the right hand, basically the guard for the chief, the second, probably the second strongest person in the village at that time.
Of course.
That has changed probably dramatically since then, but
I know what my play is whenever it's time, but you guys continue.
Oh no.
Yeah, I think Bliss is going to start fanning out. She's watching him warily, and at some point just calls out, "What are you talking about? She wouldn't do that."
I'm gonna feel so bad later.
Yeah, you are. I'm gonna make you feel bad.
but now isn't that time.
No.
No. Skaldi's also getting distance and has a bow, has an arrow ready to go.
Okay, how far?
Not aimed, just ready.
How far are you guys from Eleira, do you think?
I think at this point, with the way Bliss is stepping up, she's probably on like the same plane
Mhm.
as
Yeah.
Eleira, but like maybe 15-ish feet to the left, like 15, 20 feet.
Skaldi, comparatively.
Yeah, I'll be much farther back, but I don't know how far.
Give me a distance. 10,
I
20,
know.
30, 40.
How far out of the secret door did we get?
Like probably 40 feet.
How far
Let's
is
go with 40
telepathy
then.
go again?
I don't know if we have it. Probably, I would say message distance. No, I think 60 feet is what we limited it to.
I'll be 40 feet back because I was like behind and catching up,
Okay.
and I like distance.
That's fair. Then I need a wisdom save from Eleira and Bliss.
Oh, ooh, a wisdom save.
Ooh, save.
How I'm rolling tonight, that's a good thing. I don't have to do that.
Ah, that's
Ooh, that's not the worst. That's a 16. Hopefully that's enough.
15?
You both
Probably
fail.
not.
You guys both feel both of you as you both are paralyzed.
Oh, rude. Okay.
Oh no.
Mm-hmm.
You watch Eleira, who's face to face with this person individual. Like this person, Catho, like looked over to Bliss side, and then looked back at you. And as you freeze up, looks behind you up and gives a nod, and says, "I'm going to put these on you now." And goes to get the manacles.
Does paralyzation stop speaking?
Paralyzed. Let me double check that real quick.
I don't think it does. I just want to double check before I respond.
I actually do think it is. I think it does like falter your words, but I'm gonna double check.
Can't move or speak.
Can't move or speak. Yeah, paralyzed sucks. It's real bad.
Can I roll
go?
to see if I have discovered that my friends are now no longer around? Because
You can roll me a perception or insight check to try to just like vibe out the situation right now.
okay, because I did make my own exit, so eventually I would have been looking for them, and it has been a while.
As this goes on, Catho is going to stand up and pick up the manacles. You are both going to get another turn to save from this, because at the end of each of your turns, you will get a chance to save. So, Skaldi first, if you have a response to any of this, let me know.
If I can see that they have the manacles and are going towards Eleira and Eleira is not moving, can I just fire? Oh, good, Griff.
That is very good. That is very good right now. You got real
Can I just
close.
open fire, please? Because that's what I'm itching to do.
You can.
Yay. Okay.
So as he's
Although I probably should have looked around because Catho did look up, but you know what? I'm 40 feet away and can't see that. So I'm just gonna open fire. Let me get some graph paper because I need to write shit down.
I rolled a whopping 6.
Bliss, you are still paralyzed. Eleira, you are not. What did you roll, Gwen?
15.
15. You have noticed that none of your friends are anywhere in here right now.
All right, I'm just gonna start doing the same thing that Eleira does, but just telepathically. Because if you're not within range, you're not gonna hear me regardless. So at least this is less intrusive. So I'm just gonna start
Are you
hollering.
a gorilla
and I get
still?
to start. No, because I unwild shaped to exit the situation with the gorilla. But that would have been great.
Yeah.
That would have been great. So until I eventually reach you, I guess I'll start walking towards the exit. If I don't see you guys around, I'll just start saying, "Hey guys,
that is fair.
Where'd you go?"
And while paralyzation stops speech, it doesn't stop telepathy technically. So maybe Bliss hears and responds.
In 1 second, we'll
Hello,
figure
my
out.
friends.
Roll me a d4, Gwen.
Okay. D4. This is with your special turtle dice. So if anything goes wrong, it's on you, Vincent. That's
are loaded.
4.
That's a 4.
Yeah.
Okay. You will it'll be one turn before you find them then.
Nice.
Very good.
Thank you, turtle
Skaldi,
dice.
what did you roll for your attacks? I'm assuming you did 2.
I did not roll yet, so.
Oh, yeah, roll me your attacks.
Okay. 16 plus 11.
That hits.
And then 6 plus 11.
That barely hits, but that does hit.
Hey! Okay, now for damage. It's been a minute, so hang on.
You do those
Damage.
calculations and just give me the number at the end. Bliss, you're still frozen. Eleira, as Catho is coming up to you, honestly, like looking regretful at this situation, the way it's coming out, and just like is getting ready to start clasping these on you, you unfreeze. What do you do?
I cast Mass Suggestion and shout, you, knowing that there's at least one person, I go, you both stop. Let my sister go.
Okay.
And after that spell is fired, which, let me see what the save is, but I'm going to keep talking for a second, so I will finish that while you do the things, but hold on, what's the DC check? That is...
You're going to part the sea of people after? Out of the party.
It's a wisdom check of an 18. And I will, at that point, like, stand up and use, I'll be like, we showed up in your village because there were a couple of assholes that we were bound to, and they're the assholes who were the biggest problems. They were trying to get a dragon. They were trying to steal some stuff from you guys. If anyone killed anyone, it was them. And if you think it was me or she thought it was me, I would like to remind you that shapeshifting and illusion magic exists.
What was the
I don't
save?
know why you would presume we're the problem.
What was the save?
Wisdom save of 18.
Roll me a deception check.
Oh, yeah.
Listen, Skaldi, roll me insight checks.
Oh, fair enough. That is a 25?
15 for insight and a 14 for damage.
26 for insight.
Oh. Technically, most of what I said is accurate, but you can tell I'm
Also,
hiding.
does it count if you believe your own lie?
I do believe everything I'm saying, but I also know I'm guilty, so I'm guessing there's some sense of, like...
Yeah. Look, 25 is a great roll, and I think accurately shows, like, this is Eleira being like, this is how I feel. Might be stretching some shit, but this is fine. And this is Bliss being like, I'm seeing that little bit of shit getting stretched right there.
And I just
Not
gotta
sure
hope...
which part, but
Yeah.
I just gotta hope that you know that I'm worried about my sister and trying to tilt the scales.
So, good news and bad news for all of these things.
Mm-hmm.
One of the people that did fail, others did not.
Other plural. Oh shit.
Yeah,
Oh,
there's
shit.
multiple.
Oh, fuck.
You hear one person be like, yeah, that's enough. Let's get out of here. Let's get out of here. Come on, Uthan, let's just get out of here. And it sounds like someone's getting up and trying to get ready to leave. You see Catho in front of you, look up, sigh, and just say, Uthan, make sure Anna doesn't leave. Sorry. Let's roll initiative.
You
Do I
can
roll
live
with
forever or die right
disadvantage or
now. This is
something?
your fault.
I'm fucking paralyzed.
You do not have disadvantage. You just be rolling normally.
Mhm.
That is a 23.
I got a 20.
Total?
Nice.
Or
20 total.
20.
That's good. I usually roll much worse.
I will note that the slight guilt I have in my system of all that stuff that went down means I'm going to be trying to go for a non-lethal success in this combat. If that helps anybody.
Let me see. Bliss.
I might be frozen. Oh no, wait. There we go. I just saw their eyes move. Never mind.
Oh.
I got a 7.
Okay. And Gwen?
I haven't rolled yet. Let's see. That is a 16. When you said one round, does that mean like now that they've rolled initiative, I am at least nearby?
Yeah, because that was basically finishing up a not in round of combat.
Awesome.
So you're going to walk
Awesome.
out and see it. What I'll say is you probably don't have any movement from you walking
That's
out,
fine.
but you'll see the rest of whatever the fuck. Ooh, okay.
Who got the higher roll, Eleira or Skaldi?
Technically, Eleira.
Technically correct. The best kind of correct. I need to rewatch Futurama.
Right. Cool.
See, the antlered rabbit believes in me.
Bliss, I will let you roll one more time, as there's a full, basically like a full round, one more time to try to get out of that hold person.
If you fail, I already have a plan.
What is it? A wisdom save?
Yeah.
17.
You hit it on the dot.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Cool. Nice. Awesome. All right. Let's have some fun.
That sounded ominous.
You don't care about me tracking regular arrows, just the specialty ones, right?
Cool. The others. Really unconcerned.
Cool. Then I'm not gonna inventory that.
Uthan, once you get Anna back in it, let's take care of this one. Lyra, what is your AC?
19.
Ooh, okay. First one doesn't hit. Second one does. I need you roll me. But what is save? Show me the save. Strength saving throw, please.
Oh, that's new.
Yeah, and snaring strikes a bitch.
Oh, yes, it is.
19.
19.
I have a 0+ in my strength saving throws. That is a clean roll.
Including the reduction. That does bring you. That does still make you pass.
I don't like when you add caveats.
Yeah.
I don't like you thinking of stuff over there.
Yeah, it's some fun stuff. So you will take. Let's see. Come on. You take 28 damage from a bolt that goes through like one of your shoulders from behind. Oh, you didn't know we were there. They had advantage on these. No, they didn't, because you were told about.
That's not. Yeah, saving throws aren't the same thing.
Technically, this person wasn't revealed yet, but that's no, the saving throw's not revealed. I was double checking for a crit for the second attack. That's it. Just because that would have been a lot more damage. Cool. You get shot. You watch like as some growth begins to happen around you, but it immediately breaks away. You are doing fine. That doesn't affect you. Yeah. You feel a shot from behind, but it is now your turn. As that happened.
Fascinating. I hate everything about what's happening right this second.
I will say, just because you are currently able to move, with turning around real quick just to see behind you, you do see on top of the shack that Bliss brought you in, there are two people. One person currently laying down with the crossbow pointed at you. The other person's getting up, being like trying to go away, and be like, "Come on, let's just." Out there, that person seems to be wearing some type of like robes and stuff, while the other person seems to be wearing some actual like armor. She's like, "Look, no, she said to go away. It's fine."
Love it. What is object interaction in terms of what you have for actions, bonus actions, and whatnot? I can't remember.
Object interaction is usually free unless it's like drinking like an actively like doing something like drinking a potion or making something do something.
Cool. I pull my mask, put it on, and I just point up and like, "You're next." And I am going to, for my bonus action. Oh no, maybe not. Hold on. No, all that does happen. Sorry, but I don't think I want to use my bonus action for what I was going to. I am actually going to cast Blink on myself. Did I cast it on somebody else? No. Blink on myself.
Blink is very good.
Yeah. Shit, I wish I could do more. I don't have... Oh, and for my bonus action, I will burn a Bardic Inspiration die to shout to Bliss as she's coming out of the fugue to be like, flank, get behind whoever you can, trust me.
Oh, so do I get a bardic inspiration die from that? I'm sorry.
Yes.
Well, what's the die for that so I can put it to the side?
Oh, I believe it is a D10 at the moment.
I think it's a D10 now. High-level bards. Useful shit.
Bardic Inspiration, 10 minutes, 1d10, yes.
Cool.
Yeah. Any movement anywhere? You're currently in like face-to-face combat with this Minotaur, but like you could try to escape it. You cast Blink on yourself, so I guess you might be waiting for that.
So, well, I think I roll a d20 at the end of each of your turns to see if So I am going to start strafing around, and either way, my goal is to get behind him.
Okay.
So I am in that motion, and I will now roll the d20 to see if I vanish halfway through that run around.
That's fair.
What do I need to clear? Did not check that.
I think it's
11 or higher. Yes. Okay, so I dip into the ethereal plane. I rolled a 12. So yeah, I beat the 11 clearance.
Link is great.
Blink is very nice. Oh, yeah. You disappear in a shimmer.
But I also have my mask on, so I don't know what that helps of like being able to keep track of nonsense.
I think you still, you should be fine. It's nobody knows where you are. Is the real problem. All right, so that goes. Next is Skaldi.
I don't know who to target. We'll just target the Minotaur for now. We're gonna scoot.
Oh, what was the damage from your last?
14.
14, awesome.
We're gonna scoot. Like, how far is my speed? Okay, we're gonna go 30 feet away. I can't tell which way because we don't have a map
We
right
don't have
now.
a map.
But just 30 feet away to a good vantage point.
That's right.
2 shots to the Minotaur. And I'm gonna cast Hail of Thorns before the first shot. So whichever one hits gets Hail of Thorns.
Oh yeah.
So to hit 9 and an 8 plus 11, so that's 19 and 20.
Those both hit.
Hit. Yay. So and a D10 for the first one.
Oh yeah.
Math. It's a +5, I think. I have to double check. They have to make a dex save of 16. Just while I'm figuring out a +5.
Oh,
It's been a while.
They get exactly a 16.
I hate them.
That's fair.
Me to beat it, so a creature takes 1d10 piercing damage on a failed save, or half as much on a successful one. Okay, so half of this.
Gotcha.
So half of 10 is 5, and then the other one was 7 damage.
So 12 in total?
Yeah.
Cool. You are able to get 2 shots in. Again, the Catho just is like, and now she's disappearing and is turning around to try to keep track of the disappearing Eleira. You get 2 shots in. He just looks back at you like, I just need her. That's it.
You don't get her.
She spoke.
Okay. All right. Next up is Anna, who still just is like, I want to leave. Can you stop shooting my friend though? It's gonna. I don't like that. You know,
Bobana, me, my Momana, Anna.
She's like, I'm gonna hit you now because you said that.
It's the magical fruit name game.
Oh, I know.
Something simple. Can't really do this. Nope. Yeah, unfortunately. Oh wait, you broke your.
Load again.
Everyone is broken out of the whole person at this point, so that doesn't matter. We are going to second verse, same as the first. I'm going to cast Hold Person one more time. Gwen, Skaldi, and Bliss. I need all of you to make wisdom saving throws, please.
Am I within range?
I'm in range now? Oh no.
Oh wait, no, you moved too far out of the way. No, that wouldn't work. You guys all have to be within 30 feet of each other for that to work. So instead,
I'm definitely not.
No, yeah, because you already said you moved away. Let's do.
Oh shit.
Yeah, this is easier. I'm just gonna separate you guys for now, okay? And you guys watch as surrounding Jess, Catho, and Eleira pops up a like half circle of 10 foot by 10 foot walls of ice, just blocking off those two from the rest of you guys.
Could we see where those caster and the
Yeah, they're just on top of the
crossbow
the shack. It's like, okay, now stop hurting my friend. I gotta get out of here. And you watch as the mage is like now climbing off the off the shack and getting ready to go leave.
Point of order. Who taught you strategy?
I've always had strategy.
So Anna did the circle.
Yeah,
thingy,
the mage is currently climbing off of her vantage point because she was told to leave. This is when he did it, and now she's just slowly walking away.
Your
strategy. How high up is that wall, by the way?
The shack is they're 10 feet. 10 feet, and so basically there's 100-foot semicircle blocking off where Eleira and Catho would be.
Okay, but it's 10 feet tall.
10 feet tall.
Okay, no problem.
So like, there's still ways for you guys to do stuff. It's just slightly more complicated. That is the end of Anna's turn. Gwen, your turn.
Well, you've kind of decided what I should do with my turn now. So I'm going to get in within range. And where was it? I just saw it. How close do I need to be? That's a third level, 120. Oh, I got plenty of space. I'm going to cast Dispel Magic on the ice wall. At 4th level.
Okay. Watching you cast magic towards her friend, Anna is going to counterspell.
That's fine.
She doesn't know.
Does it counter? I'm assuming that goes through.
She has to roll for it. Which what is technically her stat for this? Intelligence. She has to roll. You cast it at 4th level. You said, right?
Yes.
So she has to roll a 9 or above. She rolls a 20. So she's like,
of course.
Stop. Let Catho do his job. I'll see you guys later, and just keeps walking away.
Okay. Then I'm going to bonus action branding smite on, I don't know, a dagger? I don't really have any weapons.
I don't know what you have for weapons.
Huh?
I have no idea what you have for weapons in this universe.
I don't. I don't have any weapons. I have spells.
Okay.
So I guess I'll bonus action that, and I'll just try to get close. Are we hurting? Are we harming? Are we just trying to deflect? Like, what is going on here?
That's a great question. Probably should have asked the person who is now intangible.
All of the above.
I
mean,
I'm just asking this to the general group because I just walked out of the zoo and suddenly people are fighting.
So Bliss, Skaldi, what's your response to Gwen being like, what are we doing?
Alright, if it helps at all, even though I'm not there, you guys did watch me try to talk someone down a lot more than normal.
Yeah. Bliss will literally respond with, harm don't kill, just take him down.
Got it. Sweet. Okay. The one behind the ice, right?
Yeah.
Got it. Cool. Cool. All right, I'm gonna make my way towards the ice then. I don't know how close I can get, but to like the
you can't
corner.
move because we said you didn't get any movement on this turn.
That's right.
Oh, right. Okay, then after I will.
Yep. Next up is Kath. Kath pulls a double-barreled musket off of his back, cocks it, and then is just waiting around for Eleira, holding an action.
Oh, on the ice?
The one surrounded you.
Yeah.
You hold a finger up. Was there a counter argument to this? Okay.
No, I appreciate that. It was more in response to the previous statement because I do have my next action planned, but it's perfect because I'm now going to be between the target, or the attacker, and myself is going to be the person who was originally trying to capture me. So this is going to be very interesting given I know what I'm going to do to them. So it's going to open me up for an attack, and it's going to be great.
It's going to be interesting. So Kath holds an attack and is just holding this, being like, at some point, waiting for a target to appear, basically. Bliss, it is your turn.
They are still encased in the ice, right?
They're not encased. It's a wall, but yes, like it's
Okay,
you'd
like
have
half
to get
circle.
over it. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, no. So in true anime monk fashion, Bliss just goes running up the fucking wall, leaping over it, and she's going, because it's not even that tall.
No.
And she's going to I guess, let's see. I think she's going to land right in front of him so that, well, oh, it won't count though as okay, I'll save burning hands for later, I think. No, fuck it. We're gonna spend 2 key points, cast sweeping cinder strike, aka burning hands. And we're gonna sizzle some bacon.
Some buffalo bacon, yeah.
Yeah. So he has to make a dex save of 16.
20.
God fucking shit. Did he take at least half damage?
I call hacks.
Half
Yeah,
as much
me
on
too.
a successful save. So I still roll. It's just not as much. 3d6 fire damage. I need one more d6. The fire ignites also any flammable objects in the area that aren't being worn or carried. So I don't know if there's anything around that is flammable. But
The chest is magical, so it probably doesn't catch fire, and I don't know, maybe the animals in the cages behind.
Aww.
What's the range on this thing?
15 feet, probably.
15-foot cone.
Yeah, no, you're fine. It doesn't hit the animals.
15
Those poor
damage also,
animals.
by the way. I rolled 3 5s, so 15 fire damage.
Nice. Is that full and then halved, right?
Yeah, so then have that down to like 7.
Yep. You come across and he sighs and says, "He's waiting for her, but fine."
I'm also going to spend a key point to take the dodge action, so he has well, I take it as a bonus action. So he has disadvantage on any attacks against me.
Well, rolled an 8, so I'm assuming that doesn't hit.
Definitely does not hit.
It looks, though, the spray from this, you watch it hit the ricochet against the ice behind it, it looks strong. Like, it looks like that would have really hurt. As a warning. So misses his shot. Bliss, it was your turn. We are back at the top of the order. We're probably going to get one more round of this before it happens.
Who is that who just attacked? Did you say?
Catho. He
was saving his.
Oh, it was
held his
Catho.
action,
Okay.
yeah.
Got it.
Next up is Uthin. Uthin currently can see Skaldi and Gwen, and probably is having a difficult time seeing Bliss on the other side of the ice right now. So just because Ranger on Ranger is always so much fun. Uthan's just going to take 2 shots using Ensnaring Strike at Skaldi.
Okay.
26 and a 23 to hit.
Yeah, those fucking hit.
Okay. First one, you get 6 damage.
Okay. Hold on. Multiple keyboards. Okay.
Let's see, and I need you to make a strength saving throw.
Okay, 27.
7. All right.
Not bad.
You take a total of 20 damage, but you are not restrained by a very familiar spell. You watch as it creeps up on you, and you're able to again break out of it.
Was that 20 total?
20 total for the second one. You took, I think it was
For the second one, okay.
yeah, 6 for the other one, so 26 in total.
Okay.
And he goes,
That dropped fast.
Fuck. Anna. Anna.
Bye, Anna.
Drop it. Drop it. Drop it. Drop it.
Okay, so I'm not restrained, but isn't it? It's still difficult terrain around me.
Needs a save. No, it shrivels away.
Oh, okay.
So I think that's Hail of Thorns you're thinking. But either way.
No, Hail of Thorns didn't make difficult terrain, did it?
I don't know. Either way, this one does not. So let's see.
Nope. No difficult terrain.
Um,
Oh, you were doing Ensnaring Strike. I was thinking of Entangle.
Yep.
Okay.
Using a legendary action, Catho is going to back away from where Bliss is. It's going to back up 30 feet, reloads the musket, and basically just gets another 30 feet away from you. Which means nothing because you're a fucking monk. Next up is Eleira.
It does actually mean something, and it's frustratingly means something.
Because you can only move 10 feet when you come back into existence with Blink.
No, because my plan, in part of my blink, I was trying to get behind him, so I was already in motion. So I had 10 feet to get behind him after that, but on top of that, I was going to use the pulse spell to like shove him past Bliss so that she would also get the attack of opportunity, which I no longer have access to for this plan.
Yeah.
I had a whole thing set up that just got fucked by that one move. It was movement. It wasn't even an actual thing. Okay, so yeah, I am... he moves 30 feet away from Bliss, which means he's 30 feet...
Ish.
Which means 20 feet further than me getting behind... Or 15 feet further than me getting behind him. And that's fair. Sorry, that offset me very quickly, and I need to... You know what? This is a perfect time as any. I am going to fire off a nice simple lightning bolt that I've recently learned into his goddamn jaw.
That's fair. Jaw is very particular, but yeah.
That is a dex save of an 18.
Trying to remember how much lightning bolt hurts.
A lot.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. He'll stick with the fail. He fails.
86. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2. That is 35.
5. That's good damage.
Yeah, no, God, that's a lot of 5s and 6s. Shit.
That definitely does. Catho, like, immediately is now grunting in pain. You see little spouts of electricity going off of his armor.
Like, wrong person! And then I'm going to shout to Gwen. Fuck, what do I want to shout?
John
Cover the
did
blind
know how to
spots! And you now have a 1d10 for your convenience.
Cool.
And that is a 13, so I vanish, or I start moving to get, again, I'm gonna travel like 20 feet up beside him as I so I shoot him, shout the thing, run straight towards him, and then snap out of existence as I strafe around back.
Oh, did you roll above a 10?
Yeah, 13.
So you blink out of existence. The gun gets aimed at you again, like he's about to fire one more time, and then you disappear. And it's like, all right. Turns it back towards. Yeah, it's gonna turn it back towards Bliss. Has disadvantage on attacks on you right now, right?
Correct. Although I think that might be over. Give me 1 second to check it.
It's not your turn yet, so I think it's until your turn starts.
Yeah, that's why I want to double check it because I don't remember if it's start of his turn, or end of his turn, or end of mine.
I think it's till the start of your turn because you're holding that position. You're holding the dodge action until it's your turn again.
Yeah. Let's see. Until the start of your next turn, any attack roll made against you has disadvantage. Sorry, just want to make sure I was doing
That's
it
fair.
correctly.
I will say it doesn't actually matter because he rolled the same thing twice. 19?
Nice.
I don't know if 19 hits you.
19 does hit me, but I think I have a thing. Because of Scarf of the Air's journey, I think.
Check it. I believe in you.
As a reaction to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage, would this thing count as piercing?
Yeah, it's piercing. You're about to get shot.
Okay. Yeah. Bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage is reduced by your proficiency bonus being buffeted by the wind that encircles around you. Yeah, so it will be whatever the damage is, it will be reduced by, what is my proficiency? By 5.
Gotcha. Right. Instead
So
of
at least hurts a little less.
40 damage, you take 35.
Fucking shit! Wow. Ouch.
I wasn't lying when I said that was gonna hurt a lot.
Damn.
So it takes one shot at you. You immediately, like, your blood spatters against the ice wall behind you, and he's just like, "I didn't want to do this to you." So
Look what you made me do.
That was his
Look what you
legendary
made me
action. Skaldi, it's your turn.
Legendary action. Fuck.
How thick is the ice wall? Like, can Skaldi see that blood splatter?
Yeah. I'm gonna just say yeah.
Okay, caution to the wind, I guess. We're gonna do 2 shots at the crossbow person and move about 30 feet away. And before I do those shots, we're gonna cast lightning arrow.
Cool.
So, deck save, DC 16.
Cool. You have disadvantage on these shots because he is lying. He is technically prone.
Let me check one thing.
Unless you have the sharpshooter feat, in which case you're fine, I think.
I thought I took it. Hold on. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Could have sworn I had sharpshooter. Horde breaker, defensive tactics, multi-attack defense. I guess I don't have sharpshooter. Nope, there it is. Sharpshooter.
Cool. Actually, I don't know. Does sharpshooter help against people who are prone? It helps with cover. Being prone doesn't give you cover.
Ignores half cover and 3/4 cover. And I can choose to take a -5 penalty to the attack roll to add 10.
Yeah, so you can increase damage. It doesn't actually help in this specific. This one scenario is actually the scenario it does not help in. Because it's not
But
cover.
I don't have disadvantage on half cover and 3/4 cover.
It's not half cover or 3/4. Prone ranged attacks have disadvantage on prone targets.
Oh, poop. Oh, well. Still doing lightning arrow on that.
That's fair.
So, attack 1.
I do love that everyone's using the
is-
lightning shit. It's making me kind of happy.
Oh, I had this before Willowa.
Fair.
22 to hit, and that is with disadvantage.
Fair. Nope, 22 hits. Wasn't even on the right character sheet, but yeah, I could tell you 22 hits.
14 to hit.
14 to hit for the second one? No, 14 does not hit.
Okay. So first damage plus lightning arrow. So this is a lot. Hold on. That's 7 for the regular damage. And lightning arrow. Did you make the save?
It was Dex.
Dex save.
Has disadvantage on that because also lying prone. 12.
Does not beat a 16.
Fails.
Okay, so you get the full damage.
Cool.
And anything within 10 feet gets the damage. For half.
Okay.
On a miss. Nope. Hold on. Gets 2d8 on a failed. Or half if they're within 10 feet. But let's focus on just this guy.
Yeah, there's no one else within range at the moment because
Cool.
Anna got off.
There's 2 8s.
Nice.
2 8s on d8s. So that's 16. 25.
25 total. Awesome.
And then the 7 from the normal.
You do watch as Uthin absorbs some of the electricity into
Oh,
themselves.
damn it.
And prepares it onto their next bolt. But you
Motherfucker.
do 24 damage in total, which is still pretty good. A bit. And like gives you like a nod of respect from a ranger to a ranger. It's just like, yeah, good shit. That is Skaldi's turn. Next one is Anna, who's just walking away. Still just walking away. Is like turning around to make sure friends aren't being hurt with magic. That's literally the only thing that she's doing. Otherwise than that, she doesn't give a shit. She's like, are you coming? What's going on?
Oh, I could have used deflect missiles.
You guys are taking too long, and just keeps trying to walk away. And now is like 60 feet away from most of you. Meaning only certain spells can reach at this point. Alright. That's the end of Anna's turn. Gwen, your turn.
I would like to get closer. I don't know how far I am from everybody, but I'd like to get to the side of the wall so I can see around it. I don't remember if I can or can't.
You can see through it. You could.
I don't think I can cast a spell through it, is what I mean. Is there a chance that I'm able to get to
You
the...
could maybe. Like, what's the spell?
Does somebody have disadvantage with a dex save if they're prone?
Yes.
Yes.
Awesome.
Uthin,
I would
who's
like...
up on the shack.
Right, he's prone
currently
on
prone,
the...
yeah.
Oh, I don't know if this will work then. But I was thinking of casting Erupting Earth because I assumed he was on the ground. I'm not sure how it affects a shack.
So it wouldn't move. The shack is magic. Shack is basically a magnificent mansion, like an embedded magnificent mansion.
Yeah.
So it really can't. So, like, I'll let if there's damage that spouts up, it'll hurt him a little bit, but like it's not going to like. Cool thing.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Was I didn't realize he was on the shack. I was like, well, if he's on the ground, then like, how can he roll 20 feet away in order to get out of the distance?
Definitely couldn't. Your audio isn't coming through, Griff. Unless that's just me.
Nope, it's not just you.
Hello?
There you are.
Yes.
So the important thing to know about the shack is that the hugging and the kissing, dancing and 11.
Oh my god, no!
No! Because it's hot as an oven.
And it's got a tin roof.
Just plug your
Oh
mic
my
back
god.
in. Okay.
Yeah, the tin roof is rusted. Great job, you guys.
Cool. Gwen, what would you like to do?
My mom would be so happy right now. What's up, Laura?
Hey, give me a B-52 shot. I'll take it every time.
It's got a metal roof.
Yes.
That sounds like it conducts electricity. Let me use my
You're in
wand of
bad
lightning
position.
bolt, which is also a dexterity saving throw.
Oh my god.
And I will do non-lethally. So like if it looks like he's gonna die, I will pull back a little bit, but I don't think he's going to. So I will use 3 out of my 7 charges, which puts it at 10d6 damage.
Cool. Do it up.
Oh, the
Holy
whole shack
shit.
shimmies. Yeah, the whole
I
shack
hate you. I hate you
whole
so
shack
much.
shimmies
What
when
is
everybody's
going on
moving
with
around.
is your head earbuds not working? Is your earbuds just not working? The audio is different now. I don't know what happened.
Sound quieter.
I don't know what happened either. I got a notification and it went weird. I changed the input.
Cool.
And I just grabbed the first thing. Oh,
That's fine. I'm changing it now, so that way I can hear you better. Cool. Gwen, go ahead. He failed.
Oh,
Searching.
fantastic! What did he roll?
Just had it 11.
Awesome. It was a 15. Okay, give me 1 second to gather my d6s.
Yep.
I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I have 5 out here. Perfect.
The important thing is everybody's moving and everybody's grooving.
Stop it.
Baby.
Your sound is back to normal now, by the way.
I fixed it, yeah.
Unfortunately. It is a thing we can change whenever.
It's a funny little shack. A
Mm.
funky little shack.
And suddenly, Eleira stopped existing. She got
32
Thanos-snapped.
lightning damage, if you please.
32.
Damn!
This is very good.
It's not my fault
It
that folks
starts
are
at an-
lining up just to get
It
down.
starts at an 8d6 with 1 charge
Yeah.
for the lightning bolt
And then
and an
every time-
extra 1d6 above.
Yeah, it's pretty solid. All
Shit.
right. Next up is Kath. Technically, he has a worse shot, but the damage is just so good, he is going to reload his shotgun and going to take another blast at your Laura, you're not there, right? You disappeared again?
Nope, I'm still
Pretty
gone,
sure
yeah.
the only
Or
available
Becca
target.
gone again.
Yep. Cool. Yeah, alright. We're gonna take a shot at Bliss.
I
Serenity.
think did I already use my reaction this round? I might have.
You just used it to reduce the damage earlier.
Oh, when he held it, yeah.
Uh,
Piece of shit. Great. Okay, cool.
it's disadvantage on you, right?
It is disadvantage on me.
Lowest roll was a 23.
Are you shitting me? Okay. Okay. That's cool.
The attack does 45 damage.
Jesus.
It's 4d12 plus 2.
All right. That's cool. I'm down to like a third of my hit points. This is cool.
Yep, so it takes another shot at you, and for his movement says, well, she couldn't attack me last turn, so I'm just going to keep stepping away. And just walks away from where he was and farther away from you too, Bliss. It is now your turn, and he is
I'm so annoyed
probably about 50 feet away.
that I could still reach the
There
motherfucker.
we go.
I'm going to. I want to break his kneecaps. I'm going to rush him with my mace of smiting, and I get 2 attacks per action, so I'm going to swing at his knees. I want to break his knees.
I'm down for this. If you take two attacks to one knee, I'll give you a choice. If you really want to break a kneecap and make him go prone,
Oh no, I'm going for just both of his knees, just one after the other, and then I will also follow that up with a flurry of blows. So we're going glass cannon right now.
that's fair. If you want to roll both smite attack, both attacks with the hammer at disadvantage, and you hit with both of them, I will say that he is prone and moves at half speed. It's literally just a gamble if you want to take it. If you don't want to take it, you can just do damage.
I don't really want to. I just want to hurt him
That's
right
fair.
now.
Nope,
Maybe next round.
you just
Maybe
mentioned
next round.
trying to break his Nico kneecap, so I thought I'd give you the opportunity.
Nico. What? That's a nat 20 on one of them. Oh god, I don't think Bardic Inspiration is gonna help this roll, but we could certainly try because I have a plus 11 on this attack.
No.
So fuck it.
31 hits, you're fine.
We're gonna. No. On the other one,
okay.
Because the other one is a single digit, so I want to bring that up a bit.
That's fair.
So yeah, 31 total on the nat 20.
Yeah.
Okay. 9 plus 3 is what? That's 12 plus another 11. That makes it 23.
Yes.
To hit.
That still hits too.
Okay. Cool. And that's just the first 2 hits. Excuse. I would like to see what my damage is. What's your damage? I don't know. I'm trying to check it. Sorry, I'm in a mood. 2d8 plus 12. 20. Wow, I can math. 22 damage. I almost said 24 because I was staring at the 4 die for too long.
That's for the first attack?
No, that's for both attacks combined.
Okay,
And then we're gonna bonus action Flurry of Blows.
Hell yeah.
So with Flurry of Blows, after you take the attack action, you can spend 1 key point to make 2 unarmed strike as a bonus action. I think am I kicking this man in the nuts? I might be kicking him in the nuts. But yeah, anyway. 2 unarmed strikes with the feet. We're just breakdancing at this point. Trying to break some knees while breakdancing. Okay.
Baby, give it up. Give it up.
Baby, give it up.
Thank you, Kingsman, for giving me my favorite fight song.
Oh, fuckity. So that's a 23
Hits.
on one, and then 25 on the other one.
It's
nice. So that's 2d8 plus 10 for those attacks total. Okay, wait, math. That's 12 plus another 10, 22.
more 22 more. Jesus, 44 damage. Nice.
Yeah.
Really happy that you don't have 5 attacks in this world.
Yeah. We could change that maybe.
Could also not change that.
Could also not change that.
Yeah. He is now also
And
at
I
a third of his
think-
health.
Was he 60 feet away or 50 feet away?
He is 50.
Okay. Oh wait, I don't think I can do anything else beyond that. I was gonna say maybe disengage, but I don't think I can do that. Sorry, bear with me. Thing with monks, you get a lot of abilities. You have to keep track of all of those abilities.
You don't have a bonus action, you just have movement left, basically.
Yeah, I would move 10 feet away and he would get, well, he's been doing a ranged attack, so technically, I don't know if he would have attack of opportunity on me, but we could certainly try. I'll move 10 feet away.
He does not take an opportunity attack, but after your turn, he will use 2 legendary actions to take another shot at you.
Bitch ass motherfucker.
Yep.
I will note, I know you're trying to wrap up. I would like to request that I get the final action, given that I am the inciting incident. So
You are, in
when
fact,
the order of
the inciting
operations, I know I'm like
incident.
a turn or 2 away, and I would
There's-
like to carry that further if everyone's okay with it.
That's up to everybody else. If everyone's good, we can either just be basically Uthin and then Eleira, or we could do one more round of combat and see where that shows up. So it's up to people are people good for. First, we'll see. Raise your hand if you're good for a full round of combat.
I could do one more round.
Okay. Cool. I was gonna say if that doesn't
Wait.
work, then we could raise hands for just 2 more
Okay.
turns.
Because otherwise I had a nice dramatic exit, but this also is fine.
This will let you get you to do your thing, and then we'll continue back around. You didn't dodge, did you?
No, but I think I can now at this point. Because it's gone.
Is it a
my
reaction
turn?
or a bonus action?
To dodge
'Cause bonus
is
action,
a...
you use
Oh,
strikes.
but I do have deflect missiles as a reaction.
Oh, that's good. You should have been using that those
I
other
should have.
times.
Yeah, I should have used that the last time. I realized I
Mm.
was like, this really didn't reduce damage like I hoped it would.
So he crit.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna use deflect missiles. At
Yeah,
that point.
I don't know if it's gonna make a difference.
We're gonna do our best.
The total is 60 damage.
What the fuck?
It's 8d12 plus 2 as a crit.
Okay, on a theoretical.
What's your total health? Curiosity. Right now, what is your health right now?
49.
Okay, so I think you could make it.
I might be able to reduce it enough.
How many levels of monk do you have? It's monk plus dexterity,
13.
right?
It was written out here. Hang on, I'm now panic searching for it.
That's fine.
Deflect missiles. You use reaction to catch or deflect. When you do so, the damage you take from the attack is reduced by 1d10 plus 18.
Okay, so minus 18 automatically brings you to 52, so you need to roll a 3 or more
I know.
on a d10.
Okay. This is cool.
Wait, how much was the damage of the attack again?
60 something.
It was 60.
I would be unconscious.
Exactly 60.
Wait, it was flat 60?
Yeah.
Was it? I thought it was 62.
Then
I'm
minus
sorry.
18 would be 40 something.
Oh, I did that. I did a number wrong. Yes, you are right. That is... So yeah, roll the d10 anyways
Fine as well, yeah.
to get as much...
I did the math exactly the same wrong way, actually.
Okay, yeah, I had 70 instead of 60.
Okay, so that automatically puts me at 42, but let's see if I can save more health.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's a 4.
All right, so you say you only take 38 damage. This would have been very useful for the other 3 attacks.
I know. I should have done it the last time, but I didn't. But and then previously before that, my reaction had already been used.
Right, so it's 38, which brings you to 11. Bliss is looking real bad. Is anyone who can see Bliss?
I'm big ouchies right now.
So that was his legendary action, which was at the end. We're back at top of the action, which is Uthan's turn. Uthan is going to fire at Skaldi again, because why the fuck not?
Come at me.
He's gonna.
Your own little ranged battle in the corner.
No. I'm gonna take a photo of this. He just crit twice.
Oh, God damn it.
God.
That
With the
doesn't help me.
lightning?
With the lightning, which is the...
Very, very frightening.
Well, it is very, very frightening, but I forgot I have multi-attack defense, so I +4 to my AC on the second attack, but that doesn't help.
It doesn't help with the
with
crit.
that.
It probably could have helped with some of the other ones, though.
Yikes.
Just give me a sec.
How bad do I die?
Not bad. You're not gonna die.
So...
Lightning.
Saying.
Lightning damage.
Plus the lightning damage. Thank you for reminding me of the lightning damage. The only way I can do... This is really annoying math. Give me a second. Even I can't do this in my head, and I'm pretty good at this.
If you shout the numbers out, we can add them up for you.
I could also use a calculator.
That works too.
Sure.
Whatever.
If people really want to help here.
Okay, nerd.
11 plus 5 plus 14. That is just the 2 crossbow hits.
That's 30.
Mm-hmm.
And then using crossbow expert on one of the crits means he can add a d10, which doubles, meaning he adds 2 more d10s, which is an additional 17 damage.
Mm-hmm.
47.
Plus the lightning, which is a 1d6, he adds an additional 7 damage.
Yikes.
54.
That's 54, yep.
Boom, 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 boom. That is that. He can't cast Ensnaring Strike this turn, which is very good. So that is the max damage.
54.
Oh my God.
Okay.
God, that's... I don't know. That's statistically unlikely.
Still up. I'm still up.
Takes 2 more shots at you and kind of gives like another nod back. Like, you're doing fine. You're not doing too bad.
He's really pushing for TPKs with his like veteran campaign groups. Like I know Fire got their asses walloped.
You guys are doing all right. That is the end of Uthan's turn. After Uthan's turn, Kath is going to use his remaining 1 legendary action to move another 30 feet away from you, Bliss. So now he's 40 feet away from you. And probably...
Is he still on top of the shack? Like, how big is this shack?
Oh, no, this is Kath, not Uthan. 2 different people. Uthan is laying down and doing nothing. Katho is the person
Doing nothing.
Well,
Wait.
It's fucking 54 damage, dude.
No. Kathan.
Minotaur.
Catho
Big
is
yeah,
a
Catho.
minotaur. Uthin is the archer on top of the thing. They are two
Don't
separate
start
people.
blending them.
Is there a Cathin and a Catho?
No, there's
Catho
Catho. He
and
just kept
Uthin.
saying.
I might have been mixing up the names because there's a
You said
TH sound. There's two names with
Yeah.
TH sounds, which was a bad idea.
You said Catho, Cathin, Catho.
The three names: Catho,
Yep.
Anna, and
Mhm.
Uthin.
Catho, the
Cat-
one who's attacking Bliss.
Catho is the Minotaur
The big scary minotaur.
who is
Big
attacking
scary
Bliss.
Minotaur
Anna
was
is
the one that
walking
was
away.
prone.
No,
that's Uthin.
Uthin is the one that's prone on top of the shack.
Catho was the one I wanted to cast Erupting Earth on.
Oh,
This makes
sorry.
a lot more sense.
That's yes.
That's
sorry.
okay. That's why I was so
'cause you were
confused at
worried
how a
about looking
shack
through the
just
ice.
appeared.
Of course, that makes so much more
Gotcha,
sense because
okay.
you were so focused on the ice originally.
That makes up. See, this is this is why maps are helpful, and this is
Maps
why
are helpful.
I do like having maps normally. But I wanted to do theater of mind, but next time maps.
Okay, it's okay.
Best I can say, you can still do it now if you decide that you want to, because it still would help.
It's not worth it if my teammates are going to die, but it's fine.
Fair enough.
Because I thought he was the one prone, so.
I have a reaction for that. Not a reaction. I have an answer to that.
After Uthin's
Teammates
turn,
dying?
After Uthin's turn, and then Catho walking 30 feet away from Bliss, so 40 feet in total away from Bliss. It is now Eleira's turn, and then Skaldi, and then Anna.
All right. I'm gonna put myself at mild. No, maybe not risk. I might not have to do the thing. Anyway, I snap out of the ethereal plane.
Okay.
With that douche further away than I would have liked based on my initial trajectory.
Mm-hmm.
I am going to cast as a bonus action Healing Spirit at the max level that I can get away with, which is a 6, and that's going to be 22 healing and an illusion, a spiritual illusion of Missy latches onto Bliss's shoulder, giving 24 hit points of healing.
Aww.
Cool. Cute.
And I slip in between and charge, or basically like arms extended. I'm like, that's enough of that. And then charge the motherfucker. And we're going to go straight melee stab to the fucking bracket with Mirage. Mirage is the name of the sword. It doesn't actually mean anything. But that is going to be a... That is a 27 to hit.
27 hits.
And that is going to be a 13. For some reason, I didn't think that number was correct, but I forgot that I was rolling an 8, not a 6. So a 6 plus 6 would have not made sense for a 13, but an 8 plus 6 can do that. And I'm adding my psychic damage to make his life as miserable as possible for torturing my friends, and I hate him. And there is that button, features and traits. Oh, that's right. This thing doesn't do it automatically. I have to do it manually. 5d6, 6d6, 5d6. Where are psychic blades? Devil's resistance, infernal. Psychic blades. It is 5d6. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is a 23. So 23 on top of the other attack, or the other damage.
It was 12, I believe.
13.
13. 13 plus 20.
26.
6, so 39. Very nice. That was to Catho, right? Minotaur?
Yeah.
Cool. We're gonna double check
And
that.
I am just dead set. Actually, I should. If he moved 30 feet back, I appear 10 feet within range of where I thought he was going to be. So I might have 5 feet, 10 feet of movement. Can I strafe around to get on the other side of him and then from the sniper? I know I will allow not, but I have to check. I would love to use him as cover.
Oh, from the sniper. Yeah, I'll allow that. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
The sniper's a little busy.
Sniper is having a one-on-one right now.
I'm going to drop Ethereal, because at this point, I don't want Bliss being the direct target anymore. I want this now to be focused at me, because that was too close of a call, and I'm not thrilled about that.
Yep. That's fair. Boom, boom. All right, you are back in front and fully visible.
Yeah, that was what I was... I wanted to at least stretch the session if we weren't going to finish around to like have that as at least a moment.
Nope, that is 100% fair.
Support it.
Cool. Awesome. That is Eleira's turn. Skaldi, it's your turn.
Moving 30 feet again.
Mhm.
Because at some point he will reach the limit of his range.
Yeah, no, he's not moving, so that's a
2 attacks at him. I know with disadvantage because he's still prone.
Yeah.
So I already rolled that. So 9 plus 11 is 20, and 12 plus 11 is 23.
Those will hit.
And I put 2nd level Hail of Thorns on there.
Hell yeah.
And
doth he have to roll anything?
he needs to do a dex saving throw.
Not bad at that, but rolled really badly, and it's disadvantage anyways. 12.
Cool. He's gonna take the full 2d10 damage.
Oh yeah.
It's okay. So that's 24 in total. And the only reason I didn't do another lightning arrow is because I don't want him sending it back at me.
That is fair.
Fuck him.
He does look extremely hurt, I will say at this point.
After those 2 shots, Skaldi's just gonna flip him off from like 90 feet away.
It's fair.
Oh my god.
Good shooting.
New bestie.
Yeah, nope. That makes sense. Boom, boom, boom. That is your turn. Next is Anna. Anna is still walking away. Her friends are fighting. I will make an intelligence check to see if she at least like helps them.
Roll low. Roll low.
I haven't had a Rolo in forever.
I love Rolos.
We got plenty of those.
Not now, Cammy. This is tense.
Rolled high, but I don't know. Let's see.
Damn it.
Problem is, checking the distance on all of these. She's 60 feet away, and as she keeps walking away, I don't know if any of her spells reach farther. Oh, 90 feet. Okay. When you cast it using spells, this could be fun. This could just make everything stupid.
No. No, thank you.
Boom, boom, boom. You 3 are close to each other, so I need Eleira and Bliss to make wisdom saving throws.
Oh, love this. Okay.
Saving throw. So this isn't an attack.
No.
Bardic Inspiration die, it only lasts the one time, right?
Yes.
Thought so.
Although, yeah, yours is gone, but I think Gwen still has Gwen's.
Yeah, I already spent mine.
I rolled a 19.
Natural 20.
All right.
That was with the monk die you got me too.
Hey, what is the total you're at, Eleira? It was 19, you said?
19. Yeah, 18 plus 1.
Okay. Very funny. You watch Anna, I was like, can you guys stop fighting? And you watch both of you and Catho all freeze up for a moment as she does hold on all of you guys to stop the fighting. But then all of you unfreeze. All 3 of you beat. Catho just Anna, the spellcaster.
One who's still under the suggestion.
Catho just looks back, shakes his head, and then looks back at you guys. That was all Anna did.
Stop. Collaborate. We're not listening.
Oh my god.
Gwen, it's your turn.
Oh my god.
Uthin, Archer on the shack. Katho, shotgun with these two, and then Anna is the spellcaster walking away.
Bardic inspiration in your chamber.
Yes. I have a possible solution for after the fight if we can subdue Katho, but currently... How far away is the Minotaur from me right now?
Probably within 40 feet. It would probably take most of your movement to get around the rest of the ice, but that's really it. But you would be able to get into line of sight with Katho.
Okay. We're outside, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why there's somebody on top of a shack.
You know,
Not for long.
I don't have... I can't picture things in my head, so this is quite difficult.
That wasn't me mocking you. That was one of those moments where, like, I had the realization after you asked the question.
I will have a map next time. I apologize.
For all I know, we could be in a big cave.
Yeah, no,
With the
I'm
dragon.
usually in your position. That was just, I was really excited that I realized it as you asked the question. Like, I have a context clue that I absorbed somewhere along the way.
Okay, so that's not really useful. I guess I'll just do erupting earth. That's probably or.
Becca, you were so still for a moment. I thought you froze. I was
I
like,
did
"Bro."
too.
You were so quiet and so still, and I was like, did we lose her?
Debating things.
Dex save. You want to do Erupting Earth or something else?
No.
Do you want to do erupting Earth or something else? No.
No.
Neither of those.
Nothing.
Not erupting Earth, not something else. That's it.
Well, I'm debating.
I know. The comedy was too clean.
Okay. Obviously a Minotaur is not undead or a construct, correct?
Correct.
No.
I'm just clarifying. Okay.
Yeah, that's fair.
I'm gonna cast 30 feet. How far did you say I'm away?
Probably 40.
Okay, I'll get a little bit closer, so I'll get like 15 feet closer. And then I'm going to cast Blight at what level do I want to do this? Yeah, I'll do 6th level. So that is, I
No big
believe,
deal.
a con save of 18.
Okay. Definitely passes, because that was a nat 20, but it's pretty hurt, so we'll see what happens.
Okay. I will heal him back to consciousness, but I'm not holding back because I'm annoyed.
Fair.
That's
Gwen has
11d8.
major mom energy right now.
You say
I also just realized I've been commenting on things for like 3 minutes with my mic off.
Did you say 11d8?
11d8.
Okay, you can roll, but yeah, most likely out.
Okay.
Oh, I guess half
It's just
damage. There's a chance, but it's a real small
Yeah.
chance.
Okay, I've only got 4 at a time, so give me a second.
Yeah.
Ugh.
If
Not
you
what I
get
wanted to do.
above 34 damage, you knock him out.
Cool.
Okay. It's 15.
15.
How much did you say I had to beat?
34.
Yeah. That is 47.
Yeah. Catho knocks out from
Great.
that.
Love that.
Very good. So if you go,
Are we cool? I'm
This
gonna
turn
just
was
shout
next.
to everybody. I'm just shouting to everybody. Are we cool? Can we chill?
I was like, yeah, heading out. See ya.
No.
Just keeps walking away.
Fantastic.
Bye, Anna.
Uthern, are you
Uthan's like,
good?
Uthan's like, no, Anna, where are you?
Okay.
No,
While we're
he's
doing that,
loading.
if somebody wants to tie Catho up,
Well, it
I can try
is-
to chaos him.
I mean, he did bring the
but someone-
manacles.
It is.
I do believe it's
Bliss's,
my turn.
It's Bliss's turn next, and then it is Uthan's.
Yep.
So we will see what happens.
Okay.
Cool. How far away is Uthan from me?
Uthan is God. That's the wall. 40 feet plus 30 plus 30. That's
Okay, so more than 60
Pythagorean's
feet. That's all I
theorem.
needed
That's
to know.
70 feet. Let's just
That's
say
all I
70
needed to know.
feet. I have no
Okay.
idea.
Okay.
Like 90 feet, actually, but I see what you're saying.
I know. I don't. Yeah, I don't put Pythagorean in my head, unfortunately.
I have good three-dimensional, unfortunately.
Okay, so if he's like somewhere between 90 and 70 feet away,
Okay.
I will run back like 35 feet.
Okay.
Point.
Oh. Point of order. Gain 22 hit points at the start of your turn.
Thank you.
Because I don't think my spirit can cling to you as you flee more than 30 feet away from me.
That works for me. I'm going to run towards him, get within range, and I'm going to cast command. And I'm going to tell him to halt, to freeze. The target doesn't move and takes no actions. This is assuming he fails the wisdom saving throw. Yeah.
Wow. The whatever the system is for this really likes me tonight. Not 2027.
God fucking shit. Okay, I tried.
How dare you?
My wisdom save was a 16. Tried so hard and didn't get very far.
I mean, as a monk, you move around quite a bit. So you move. That is your action. Do you have a bonus action?
Really matter. What?
I mean, at this point, I think bonus action. Well, I didn't use my full movement, but it would take. Please hold. This heckin' scarf.
I don't have a song for that.
No, never mind. I was just checking.
The scarf was made for movement, and movement's what it'll do.
One of these days, the scarf is gonna come and strangle you.
What? Oh my god, you guys are the worst. I just want to see if my because I know you've changed this since the last time we played it. You rewrote the Scarf of the Archery a little bit. I was like, can I just like Superman hop over there? But I don't think I can.
You can. You can get pretty far.
Can we applaud Meg for going bard mode for a minute?
Yeah, that was really good. Good
That
job,
was
Meg.
way out of loop.
It's very good. Make a
Happens once a
long
month or
jump.
so.
Is this supposed to? Is asterisk supposed to mean times multiplied by?
Let me see.
Sometimes.
Which one are we looking at? The
I am. There's
5
literally
times your proficiency bonus. Yeah.
Yeah.
Plus
Oh,
10.
yeah.
That's supposed. Okay, so that is supposed to be multiplication. Okay, that's all I needed to know.
So you could jump 35
Plus
feet.
10 feet. I could jump 35 feet, and that's about. Is that no? That's not quite the distance that I need to cover.
It's
I
pretty
moved-
close, but it's not quite.
It's not quite there. If you move at least 5 feet immediately before the jump and skid 5 feet forward immediately afterwards, so is that a total of like
10 feet of your movement.
45 feet?
Yeah, basically, yeah.
Okay. So then this is what I would like to do, because I have a decent amount of movement left.
Okay.
Yeah, the movement before and after the jump counts towards movement for that turn, but the jump itself does not. So I will run forward like another 15 feet, straddle leap, and I believe that'll put me on top of the shack.
Yep.
Cool.
Yeah, it'll put you on the shack,
That was
and
some
then
math.
you skid 5 feet, so you actually like land like right next to him, and then skid behind him a little bit as
Yeah.
he's like holding the crossbow down.
Can I like use my momentum to like disrupt his shot a little bit and just like jerk his arm so that he's not aiming well anymore? Like,
No, you don't have to worry about that
Well,
because
I
he's
skid
just
too
not
slow.
going to fire
Okay.
when his turn comes around. Because at this point, he's like, okay, well, this person's right behind me.
oh, so he's kind of smart. Okay.
He's like, that's not
Hi.
great.
You wanna drop that?
Looks over the edge. I don't really want to drop it.
You wanna let go of it, and we won't break it?
Puts it down. Like he eyes you and just like puts it down next to him, like that.
Probably. Hands up.
He's like laying down, and he's like, kinda.
For Skaldi.
Yep.
Toy for Skaldi.
Okay, cool. Yeah. You have disabled him. He like rolls over kind of on his belly with hands up because it's the best he got, or on his back with hands up.
Yeah.
All right. He's gonna. That didn't quite work. All right. What are we doing?
Anna, do you have any manacles or like securing objects? Something that'll help tie someone up?
I think she pieced the fuck out.
Yeah, she's like 60 feet away from you.
She's,
Then
like,
her turn is
gone.
another 30 feet away, so she's 90 feet away from you guys now.
Bye.
Yeah. Does she have the message cantrip? Maybe she'll like send a message back. She doesn't. She's like,
okay.
No, I gotta go. Just keeps walking.
There's probably
Fair
some
enough.
on your sister.
Just figured we could borrow those, but at least I know this asshole has manacles.
So yeah,
Yay.
what are you guys? I'm gonna give like 5 more minutes for any quick, or like 2 minutes for some like quick little cleanup.
Mhm.
What are you guys doing from here?
I'm tying
I
up
think
the
if we
jerk on the
can-
shack.
Yeah. I also think if we tie up Catho and then heal him so like he's not dead.
Agreed.
One of us, because I know Eleira can also do it, cast Gios and just basically like make him forget you've ever existed, and anytime someone reminds him, it will like psychically affect him.
Yeah, I have that spell.
And I can
think that's
cast
how
up
it
to
works.
7th level, which can last up to a year.
Don't think that's how it
It
works
doesn't-
though.
It doesn't make you forget, but you can give an instruction, and if he tries to resist or not follow it, you can fuck him
Yeah,
up
so
with it.
like never think like whatever you do, don't think about this person or anything around them. And anytime someone ever says her name or mentions the incident, then
Cool.
Well, I have a better option for this, but I like where you're
Okay.
starting from.
that's fine.
What
I
is
was
it?
trying to think of wording.
What
That's
is the
the plan.
order of actions from here? All right, so immediately you're gonna deal with Catho, who's passed out. Uthin, are you guys tying up or doing anything with her? Or
Tying up
is-
Uthin.
I mean, we're kind of in separate spots, so I think we can do them simultaneously.
Yeah, I'm just asking for like so I know what's going on. So Uthin's getting tied up.
Bye, Bliss.
Bliss.
Slightly.
Skaldi taking a finishing shot, or are we okay here?
Oh, fair. You could
We'll
dome
heal
him.
up.
You could
No.
totally dome him.
We will heal up. This is not Avernus, Skaldi.
That's
I mean, so the healing spirit will kind of like circulate between our friends as they collect and help give 22 hit points per round for as many of them as possible as it runs 30-foot laps around them all.
Who's getting Elena out of the box?
That's my second thing. So I have the knock spell. I can unlock the chest, but first I'm putting the manacles on Dickhead, and I do intend to cast Gaze, but that is with a very specific outcome.
Are you fully attaching the manacles so that they are the complicated ones that Leon wore that are inhibit magic? So like you can put it on him. I mean, it'll be like manacles, but it's not quite like he hasn't been doing magic at you as far as you've seen.
If that's the case, then I'm just gonna store them in my haversack. That's mine now.
Cool.
but I will use. I have something else in here.
So-
I mean, I'm pretty sure I have rope.
Yeah, you
so
can
I
tie him
figured
up.
we
So
just each,
they're both tied up.
Yeah.
Boom, boom.
We'll heal him so he doesn't die.
Oh, here we go. Chain
Or-
and lock. Yeah, I got a chain and I got a lock.
Anna is walking away. So unless you guys care enough about her, she's just. she's
And it's cool.
It's fine.
And then you're using the knock spell.
Yes, that's how I'm getting that thing open. I'm not even fucking around with traps or anything. I'm just knocking it open.
Does knock remove traps?
No. If actually, hold on. Target held shut by mundane lock or that is. Oh, okay. So it actually only works on mundane lock. So if it's a magical lock, it will not do shit. Target that is held shut by a mundane lock or that is stuck behind barred becomes unlocked, unstuck, or unbarred. It only unlocks one lock at a time if that matters. If you choose a target that is held shut with an arcane lock, the spell is suppressed for 10 minutes. So it gives a delayed release, but then it will relock after 10 minutes. But yeah, it does have nothing to do with traps.
I can try to dispel it if you want.
It's okay. I don't even know if it's a magical chest. I just didn't want to fuck around with bothering with, like, waiting for lockpicking and whatnot.
Bliss, like, fireballed at it, like, earlier with burning hands, and it didn't touch the chest at all. Like, nothing on the chest. So you know it's magical in some sense.
Okay.
But that's fine.
Well, I also have Dispel, too, so if the knock doesn't work, I will use Dispel Magic and then try again. I have plenty of slots for this. I will spend all day getting this open if I have to.
Okay. So I just need to know what the first thing is that you try.
Knock. Knock is first.
You use knock, you do hear something unclick.
Cool. I try to open it.
You open it, make me a dexterity saving throw.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Oh, that is not as bad as I thought. So that is... Oh, that's still not great. That is a 16. That is the lowest roll I've gotten today. It's like a 6.
Cool.
You swap places with whoever was in the box now.
No,
That'd be a nice
16
one.
does pass. You take 13 fire damage. The body inside takes 26.
Oh, no.
You watch as Elena's body fires off, hits the ice wall, and falls down, not moving.
Oh.
And that's where we're gonna end the session.
Wait!
God damn it, Vinny.
Hate you. You're not my real dad. You can't do this to me.
This is true. Both of those.
I'm going to the mall and you can't stop me.
All right, if you really want to. Cool. So in November, if we have the time, I think we will for this. We will pick up and see what happens with our gang of 4 and their freshly sizzled corpse. We'll see what happens, guys.
Vinny really said, I've been taking it too easy on you fuckers.
Yeah, if Eleira dies in this process, you guys do realize that Eleira's next move is to head back to camp and kill every one of the people who survived our last encounter there.
Yep.
She's gonna go full Anakin Skywalker.
Anyways.
And we all thought Vinny was joking with those torture consent forms.
Nope.
Good see if you guys fill those all the way out, by the way. Anyways.
Sorry, I've been busy, but I'll do it.
Yeah,
I'll do it
I
tomorrow.
filled mine out and I'm suffering the consequences. Everyone leave yours blank. Leave them blank. Don't fall for the trap. It's a permission slip. It is not a consent form. It is a permission slip. Hide. Run and hide.
Both of those statements are
I already
true.
filled mine out.
All right, guys, we have light art coming on Sunday. We will be missing a Kareen, but we should have everybody else meeting that. I don't even know what we're going to go from there because there's so much crap happening there. And then in 2 weeks, we will have November, we will have Gentlefolk back happening, and it's going to be an extended day. If you think this is bad, wait till you see what happens that session because I'm so excited for everything that's playing. It's me too. We will see you guys next time. Thank you for everything. Check out our links in the comments. We appreciate it. But now we're going to find someone to send you off to. So have a good night.
Thank you for watching me stress about my sister while I try to vaguely flirt with Bliss and get distracted.
Yeah. Good job getting distracted. I appreciate it. Good night, y'all.